I don't even feel like talking. I'm so disappointed in the black male generation right now, man. Welcome back. Welcome back for episode 124 of Outsiders Only 708 podcast. I am 1/4 of this podcast. I am Reed at the Cloudiest.
Pusher 2_Z.
5 little big Meech.
Hey! And your favorite man of God is in the building. And the Wu-Tang Clan is for the children. Brother James is back.
I am so upset. I got beef.
You don't have to have it. What
I'm
you
so
need
mad.
to do
Oh, man.
is just start to listen.
Nah, man.
You always do this.
Nah, man.
You put yourself on everyone else.
You know what? Look,
Oh,
look.
man.
I'm gonna be James right now. I swear to God, you is dumb, deaf, and blind. I am so upset. So the reason why I'm so spirited right now is because before the pod, we were talking about sports, this, that, and the third. Brother James divulged to us that he hasn't ever really watched football. He gonna start this year. Zach went on to say, "Hey, I didn't really get into football till my 30s." Meech came on and said, "Hey, that's not really the same." Ooh. And then that prompted me to have one of the moments I always have. I'm like, okay, well, football is a game of yards and inches. So
I
I'm
never
like,
heard them say yards.
it's really a game of inches. But
They say yards. They say like 10 yards.
But they always the game is played and based off of fucking yards. But
Yeah, it is.
that's
They say yards and inches.
that's besides the fact.
That's
How many
he ran
times
for
they
like
say
20
feet,
yards.
guys?
But that's besides the fact.
I've
They
never
never
heard
say
feet.
feet.
How many times they say feet?
They
I've
never
never
say
heard
feet.
feet. Okay,
The
continue.
point is that prompted me to ask niggas how many feet are in a yard. And once again, here I go. This is me. See, you want to see what happens when you have faith in niggas? Niggas let you down every motherfucking time. Every motherfucking phone call.
Amen.
Niggas let me down. You feel me? If I needed a lifeline, guess what? I'm
If
I can't even
you-
cut you in.
To know anything that requires measurements, you need to ask a man that is over the age of 50 years old. I'm
That's sad.
confident in that.
That's sad.
It's not sad. We don't build no
Sad.
more.
That's sad.
We don't use our hands to
I
do
get
shit.
that,
ain't
but
lying,
that's just
man.
I feel like
So
just
what are
basic
you
knowledge.
measuring it for?
I feel like
I feel like it's just basic knowledge.
Basic for what? What do you
Basic
measure
knowledge.
in yards?
I'm not measuring anything in
So
yards.
why is it basic
I would
knowledge?
just
What do you relate it to in
I
your
would just
adulthood?
assume that one would know how many feet are in a yard or the actual measurement of what a yard is, seen as most niggas is into football. That's how this shit all started about
We
football.
never
You know what
say
I'm saying?
feet when talking about football.
That's cool. I understand that, but you seen yards.
You need to see the error of your ways.
It's
I will
cool.
say this. I never played football before, so I have actually never really been on a football field to even like see the yard markers like stretched out. This conversation has given me much more respect for them 4th and 1s.
Yeah.
A nigga got to go half a nigga body? You know, I was thinking it was like, because again, silly me, I was thinking inches in those situations. I'm like, God, nigga got to get one. What the fuck is, nigga, lay down. What the height, lay down. What the fuck is this? It's a whole half a body.
But look, I done called niggas. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. I'm talking about. I called one of the homies.
You should have been rolling for that.
I called one of the homies. Zach was like, "No, call him. Call him." I'm like, I don't even want to call him. I'm pretty sure he don't fucking know, right? But in my head, I'm like, what a nigga did demolition before inside the crib. Woo woo, nigga that had to measure shit, yada yada yada. Okay,
He said he tore it down, then build it up.
you know what I'm saying? Call him.
And he measured it in inches and feet, not fucking yards.
The nigga,
So he wouldn't think fucking yards.
the nigga crashed out on me. Said, "Nah, I don't know how many feet in the yard." Cool. Bang on his ass. Call my other homie.
That he was confident in.
I was confident in this nigga because he a know-it-all ass nigga. Big brain ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Boy, he sound even more stumped than the first nigga. Banged on his ass, man. I'm talking about.
Just tune you a little bell. You would think that we would know yards specifically because we always had yard rulers.
We did have those.
How
like
often
that
did you
one.
use it?
Never used it, but that was the one
What
that
the
was. That was. I'm just saying.
The teacher
That
used
was
to
the one
just
that was
the
always
teacher used to
in
just
school.
hold it and
Yeah.
smack the table.
We never.
with it. That was
You
it.
seen a yard ruler. You never looked at it to see how far it went.
That's
Y'all
true.
don't look. Nobody paid attention to yards.
I'm just saying.
What are you measuring in a yard?
I'm
He's
just saying.
right.
I'm just saying.
What?
Because we know feet to inches like the back of our hands, and
Yeah,
we don't
because you
never
relate
think
that to
about.
a fucking shoe.
Nah, that's facts. Too.
This is also
And
true.
that's
This
what we
is
do
that
with
we
height.
use
That's-
every day.
and we
It's
use
our
that as our
height.
height. Yeah,
You
okay.
don't say how many yards tall you are.
Listen, man, I'm worldly.
So you know what?
I measure everything in meters, centimeters.
You pissing me off, my boy.
Really?
You pissing
It's
me off,
easier.
my boy.
It's easier.
You pissing me off,
It's
my boy.
way
You're
easier.
different.
Everything in that motherfucker converts by tens. Our shit gotta go a 12, gotta pop a 3. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I just asked
You
you
ever
a
tried to measure a
dumb
liter
question.
and then try and bring it back to some regular shit? Like, come on, man.
All you gotta
Aight.
do is listen to me.
No,
You never
that's a
want to
little bit.
listen.
No,
You
Just a
didn't even
little
have
bit.
to have all
No.
this disappointment.
How
Just a
many-
little bit.
and
And
how
No.
many
No,
ounces-
this
then
is what
what we
I-
also
that's a
gonna
little
say,
bit.
hold
I
on,
told
hold
you.
on. What we also
This is
gonna
what
say
happens
is because
when you
he
try
was
to
confident
believe
in niggas
niggas.
younger than this.
You are correct.
I'm trying to
He's
believe
confident
in
in
niggas.
niggas younger than this.
He's
I'm trying to believe in niggas.
So he
trying
went
to
with
believe
people.
in our black people.
He went in people his own age range to make them feel better, and I told you they still not gonna know this shit. And what happened?
I wonder how many.
He still ain't
football
say,
players
Zach,
know
I'm
that.
sorry,
To
you was
be-
right.
To be
Say
fair,
I was right.
Yeah, you right.
hey, to be fair though, we should have an adjustment to the curriculum in school because we learned a lot of stuff that we don't use or we don't apply. Just think
that's
about
facts.
that.
Like yards.
What? Like yeah, exactly.
Yo, I just want you to know there's
Man.
a population listening to this pod.
Oh yeah,
like,
we pissing somebody
what
off.
the is these niggas talking about?
Hey,
How do they
When
not
you
know
get a
a
chance,
yard?
when you get a chance, I want you to call Maul.
Hello?
Yeah, hold on. Damn. Go ahead. What's up?
Big bro, I got to ask you an important question, bro, real quick.
I'm listening.
How many feet are in a yard? Nigga,
How many feet are in the yard?
how many feet are in a yard, bro? Come on, bro. Come on.
12 feet, right?
Nah, man. Nah, man. You supposed to be college educated, all this shit. You don't know how many feet in the motherfucking yard, nigga.
No, I don't. What's up?
Nothing,
How
man.
many,
Say what?
how many feet are in the yard?
Who's standing right next to you? Somebody right next to you?
No.
It's 3 feet in the yard, bro.
Ah, it is 3 feet. 36 feet. 36,
All right, bro.
Why'd you ask me that in the first place?
Because I've been asking a lot of niggas that, and a lot of niggas didn't know. And I'm disappointed. But you also proved the point of another nigga I was arguing with. So congratulations, and thank you for that.
What was the point that was proved?
The point was proved that niggas don't know how many motherfucking feet is in a yard.
3 feet in the yard.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is general basic knowledge. I guess not.
Niggas don't give a fuck about no yard. and no 3 feet.
Just to prove my point. Niggas
might
don't
be-
know this, bro.
He probably might know it. He might know it.
I bet
instantly.
you he don't.
He be like,
And he gonna be mad as fuck.
like 3 feet.
He gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck?
Right.
Look,
Why are you calling
let's
asking me?
let's
that?
get into these topics, man. Let's get
Because
into
when I
these-
break it down to make it specific, he start really thinking about it like,
hey, look, this why I'm such a heathen, and this is why I think and move the way I move now, bro. I remember I was like you before, lost and confused, believing it.
I'm lost and confused.
Hey, no,
Because
you gotta,
niggas
you gotta let
don't
me
know what
finish
yards
it.
is.
You
gotta
gotta let
let
me
me
finish it
finish
out.
it out. Let me
You
finish.
gotta let me finish it out. I was like you, lost and confused, believing in niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's why you lost and confused, because you believe in niggas. You feel me? And see how niggas let you down? You see what I'm saying?
But I believe
hold
in
on,
God.
hold on,
brother.
brother. Hold on,
I
brother.
don't believe in niggas.
Hold on, brother. He said he was like you, lost and confused. That nigga lost today. You was lost and confused today.
Oh man.
You still there.
I tried to give niggas a bone.
Nah.
My bad for
No.
thinking niggas.
I tried to give you a bone.
Hey.
And you ain't want to listen.
So
Listen.
where do we start?
Hey,
No, we
hold
started
on.
you being
I gotta
wrong.
say this. I gotta
We
say this.
are having a moment about Reed needing to accept when people are right and he's wrong.
Hey, so
You didn't have to have this moment. This moment didn't have to happen.
Reed, it's time for you to have a come to Jesus moment. You see how Brother James always be up on here, loud and wrong. But you see how Brother James always attacks when he's proven wrong? Brother Reed, the altar is open. Come on now.
Come on, let's lay hands on.
Come on now.
So as we move into these topics, as we move into these topics, I'll ask: does anybody care that a hacker potentially has their social security?
Boy, that shit been going.
I kind of
thought my
figured
shit
that.
been
Okay.
They know everything about me.
Okay.
Big Brother is
See,
real.
everybody trying to be up in the flux about it. Boy, your shit been going.
Right, bro.
See, and then the way my mind works is if you so good that you done took my credit, you done probably sorted that shit from high to low, and I'm not even qualified for the shit you trying to do.
Right.
You
Like-
can have my shit.
Right.
Bro.
Nigga, you fuck around and help a nigga out.
Facts.
Shit.
Baby, bro.
You throw
Facts.
some shit on there,
On
You
baby.
and I'll
have-
pay that motherfucker. Hey, man, do what
You
you
can have that.
Facts.
I just want to. We got topics,
I'm
but we
just
got
saying.
we got a slight time limit. I know certain things will hold us up more than others, so I just want to throw that out there real quick. Cool, y'all got the socials, like we said. Up them credit scores and shut the fuck up.
Word.
Right.
Okay. So
I'm trying to get
I
that
can't-
fucking ZR1.
I figured that kind of stuff was gone when niggas was calling me from India and telling me my full name. So I was like, yeah, my information is out there. I know exactly who I am.
know what's,
My full name.
You know what's
Nigga,
crazy
did you
about
say
the
my
response?
middle name?
Right, right.
What the f***?
Oh, it's over. You got me.
But you know what's crazy about the
I
response?
didn't plan on laughing like this.
What's crazy about the response though is like if them niggas would have raised our credit score, oh they would have jumped into action.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
They like, yo, they might have y'all shit, they might fuck with it. Call them people and y'all work that shit out. If they would have hacked the motherfucking student loans and zeroed them out, oh,
I've always felt like if that happened, they gonna figure out how to put that shit back.
they gonna have
Oh,
the
yeah.
backup plan.
put it back
yeah.
with interest, and somehow we gonna get penalized
Oh,
because
yeah.
of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we
Swear to
had to
God.
redo this.
You had something to do with it.
You had something
Yup.
because it's your account.
Yep.
Yep.
That literally just happened with. I don't know if I bitched about it on here about my duty account, but I
Nope.
got.
You
Oh,
just
look,
told me.
look, quick story.
Oh.
I log on duty one day, got a loadout I ain't never seen before. I got a gun I have not unlocked. You feel me? Didn't buy. I got another gun I never play with, right? I'm like, somebody hacked my shit. I go tell Activision that shit. Activision come back a couple days later, like, we removed the account off your shit. Cool. Shit was glitchy as hell ever since season 5 dropped, but that's when the shit started. Talking about 3 days later, they banned my whole account. Talking about,
What?
well, game manipulation, data happened on your account, and it was in your possession at the time. Y'all just found out I got hacked, and now you penalizing me because the nigga hacked me off y'all shit. Nigga ain't hacked my PSN, nigga hacked my Activision account. So,
That's
yeah.
like a nigga shooting you and they arrest you.
Yeah. That's tough.
Well, nigga, you got shot.
That's how your loadout sounded.
No, my loadout didn't sound like shit. It sounded like this. Because I couldn't motherfucking play. I'm talking about, I had to make a whole, look, anyway. Back to these topics, man. We got
Right
that,
before you get everything else banned.
we got that up out the way. I don't know if we going to sit on MonkeyPox not too long, but look, I'm having a moment.
Okay.
Now, I was podding when COVID came out. Okay? I remember bringing up coronavirus and all that shit on the pod I was doing at the time, and how we like kind of talked over it, woo, woo, woo. And then, nigga, a week later, Rudy Gobert got the whole world shut down. So I'm here to tell you, this is giving, hey, as the ladies say, vibes. Vibes. This is kind of similar. This is giving me that type of feeling. It's like, what's going on? You said you just found the shit out there in San Francisco with a couple niggas. Last time y'all found COVID in the country, first it was up there in the Northwest. So, you know, I see a little correlation there. How y'all feel about the monkeypox?
Monkeypox get loose. I'm sorry, y'all will not see me.
Okay.
I'm bubbling up. That shit. Do you see the niggas that got that shit?
Oh, yeah. That shit look like fucking chicken pox on fentanyl.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I don't want no
Man,
pox.
ain't that like, is monkeypox like sexually transmitted though? Because it's like the way to get it. Don't you gotta like, swap spit with somebody?
I think
don't you?
it's body contact or bodily fluids.
That's what I mean. Like, well, so
It
you
don't
said
gotta
the
be
bodily
sex,
fluids.
I don't think.
I guess that's what I meant by. So, I guess if y'all swap spit, basically.
I mean,
Or
shit,
it could be sweat.
I mean, my
It could
nigga,
be
we
whatever.
Really?
my
Okay.
nigga, like you be sitting there talking to people, and just because you don't see it, y'all swap particles all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially with you like within 5 to 6 feet. I mean,
Yeah.
But so
It's
my
exploding.
thing is, what happened? So didn't it plateaued, right? Because we heard about monkeypox like right after COVID, like a year
It was
after.
like 2 years ago.
So like, I mean, like what happened? How did it get back rampant?
shit,
Like,
she
what
came
I
back.
don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just staying away from it.
Hey, look,
I don't know. It just kind
monkeypox
of.
took the year off like John Morant. That nigga off suspension now. You know.
I'm just saying, these things is kind of strange to me, bro. Because like, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, you think it get released?
Yeah, exactly.
does.
Because I'm like,
Absolutely.
y'all,
You're not alone.
yeah, like y'all got it under control. Then all of a sudden, it's just back.
It was never under control, brother.
But I'm saying they was talking about it. They was like, watch
They
out
just wanna
for it.
get your
Then it
mind
just went
running.
away. Now they saying it's back and it's a global emergency.
I
now.
think-
You get what I'm saying?
I think at the time of when COVID happened, anything that they said was happening, it got blown out of proportion. Like motherfuckers don't even remember. Like one of like giant wasps or some shit that was supposed to be
Killer
popping.
bees.
Killer bees that was supposed to be
no,
popping up.
the cicadas, the
No, not the cicadas.
Oh, it was
The
killer bees.
the killer cicadas was out.
Oh, yeah. So
It
that's
was
them,
the wasp
wasps.
cicadas
It was killer
was out.
bees too, right?
Yeah, and they was like trying to catch each one and kill them and shit. Like it was like anything that they said at the time during COVID got extra blown up because niggas was like, shit, the fuck.
And COVID.
Yeah, and COVID was
Yeah.
COVID.
And
Once
COVID.
COVID hit, niggas was like, shit, fuck, the world's ended.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the shit now, that's some wild shit. Niggas need to wrap that shit up.
Yeah,
Wrap
man.
it up.
I don't know, like I don't know. It's a rollout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's a rollout,
What you think they hitting us with them tax cuts?
bro. I think they're trying to hit us with another vaccine.
Mm.
So like,
Hit who with another vaccine? Hit who?
everybody, you see how mugs lined up and when
I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, that's
They
what I'm
said
saying.
that
I don't
monkeypox
know,
hit the
bro.
shot.
Look,
I start seeing monkeypox pop up. Line me up. I'm scared, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, how you know what?
They be like, it's fearmonger, all that. Hey,
You got me.
fear me.
Got us.
You got
Hey,
me.
man, you got us. You got us.
COVID, I was coming. Monkeypox, I ain't even finna
Yeah,
play
that
with
shit
that
look
shit, dog.
different, my boy.
Yeah.
That shit look
I'm
different.
terrified.
but what? So
That's
this,
up there with aliens for me.
this on wasn't it in the states when it first got released? When there some cases in the states? They found cases in the states, right?
I don't know. You scaring me more and more. You
I
talk.
don't know, brother.
I don't know. It's just the fact that it's like is they was telling us to worry about it then, and then it just went away, and now
Look,
it's back.
look.
I mean,
That's
that
just
the
weird
news
to
doing
me.
its job for you. They keeping you entertained and scared.
I mean, at the end of the
Man.
day, COVID-19 is just another form of a coronavirus, and we've had coronavirus
Yeah, that shit's been around.
as long as the end of time. Monkeypox not nothing new. So, you know what I'm saying? I think just like anything that's a bacteria, that should evolve over time.
That shit
Yeah.
all
And
track
it
back to
adjusts,
white
whether-
people
whether they-
fucking animals.
Whether they playing with it or whether it's in nature itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never under the belief that they feel like they know all the cases of anything is done or deceased. Like, y'all don't know any and everybody that get this shit or die from this shit and whatever remote place they might be in might have not came in and reported some shit. So y'all don't really know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
I do feel you with the conspiracy shit. They releasing this, releasing that. I don't think that's too much of a far-fetched idea to have at this space and time that we in, because just look at what's going on with shit. So I feel that too, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get hung up on the monkeypox too long either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They got niggas socials. See, that's what I'm saying. Who gives a fuck about socials and y'all got monkeypox outside?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Well, fuck them socials.
Right.
something that you guys probably don't want to talk about, but we're going to blow through it real quick. LeBron James is an egotistical maniac, okay?
Whoa, I was
This guy
happened?
gets done winning gold overseas.
Oh no.
Being real
Let 'em
disrespectful,
roll it out.
okay?
My bad.
Being real disrespectful over there in Paris, France, all right? You're being all mean. Then you're getting out the car, right? You're getting ready to walk into an establishment. You're this big guy. You know what I'm saying? You occupy a lot of space when you come through. Here comes this fucking kid. This kid who's probably going to have his only time in life to fucking haggle you and fucking call you a nigga, supposedly, and chase you down for an autograph, right? and you scold him. You ever scold Bronny like that? You ever scold Savannah like that? You ever scold, what's your daughter's name? The little one, what's her name, y'all?
Zuri.
You ever scold her like that? You ever
Shout out
scold
to
Bryce
Zuri.
like that? Huh? I seen you, I know you scold, fucking J.R. Smith. You didn't even scold J.R. Smith like that when that nigga forgot what the score was, nigga. So, but you see this young Caucasian, European child who just wants to heckle you and occupy your space for just a moment of time. You say, stop that, get back.
He ain't even get as loud as you just did.
And then that nigga, hey, this why this nigga Brian's so crazy, right? And I feel like he did this shit on purpose. Nigga walks around the car, don't even get in the club. I hope he knew them people that he saw right there. I know he was exchanging and meeting and greeting whoever was right there, but them people that was just sitting right there, bro, that's a once in a lifetime thing. That's a show right there. That nigga started dancing. Gee, that nigga started dancing less than 30 seconds later. I don't give a fuck if you do or don't like that nigga. I don't care what y'all about to say. The nigga Brian is a maniac for that shit. That nigga funny as hell, bro.
All right. I'm glad he got that all out the way.
They say Brian is like the unintentional funniest nigga alive.
No, that was
Nah,
intentional
yeah.
as fuck.
First things first, I want to start that with that's hate.
Nah.
Yeah.
That you even did that to
Yeah.
another black man is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother.
Secondly,
Yeah, brother.
Secondly,
That's exactly what Michael Rubin was talking about.
Yeah, brother.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
exactly.
Yeah, brother.
Secondly,
Brother.
I don't know if y'all had peeped in the chat because I already knew what Reed was doing when he first sent it through.
Uh-huh.
So then, when I seen that shit from another angle, I was just asking just to ask. I was like, so is this what they said that Brian yelled at this kid? Because this is where the actual audio, everything is close up on Brian. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, because shit looked a lot different when you could hear the shit, didn't it?
It was loud
because
out there. I
motherfuckers
still
thought
heard
this
him.
nigga was yelling down this kid. This nigga said, stop. Stop.
You said about that loud, but he said it loud enough that I heard it over all about maybe
You didn't
32
hear
people that
the
was
first
outside.
video. You
Come
didn't
on,
hear
man.
shit
I heard
at
it
all.
over. You know, usually
The first
you don't
video
hear
you
shit.
didn't hear it
You
at
know,
all.
usually,
Really did.
Stop
you know,
lying.
usually you
Stop
don't hear
lying.
shit over the camera
Stop lying.
shutters. It be-
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Stop.
You ain't hear it over the first
Stop.
video. That's why everybody assumed
Stop.
that he yelled louder than he did.
That shit was crazy.
It was he was
Fuck.
literally like, stop. You gotta stop. He was literally just like that.
I don't give a fuck. That little boy ain't black. Black lives matter. What the fuck? Hey, man. Fuck your autograph. Go ask
No,
Bogdanovich.
that's just wrong.
What the fuck?
Hey, there's context to that story though. I heard they said that the boy was saying something crazy to him.
No, they
in his
said that the
language.
little boy was saying nigga, but I ain't
Yeah,
hear that. So
they,
I
no,
don't
they
believe
said
that.
he was saying it in his language. That's what they were saying.
Oh, so we got
I
nigga in
think nigga
different
is
languages?
universal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think nigga is nigga all over.
I think nigga is nigga.
across
that,
the board.
I think it said different in different languages. I think
Nah,
no, it is.
bruh, do your research.
Niga.
No, bro.
Nah, brother, prove it to
in
me.
Spanish? No, in Spanish. They what is it? What's
Nigga.
No, it's not. It's mayate or something like that.
No,
I've never heard that in my life.
No.
It's not
Nigga
mayate?
is nigga. ain't
Nigga
it
is just like no. It is no. It is
Bro,
nigga.
I'm telling y'all.
No,
Hold
it's
on,
not.
bro.
Nigger is nigger in any language.
Remember, in Spanish, negro is black.
Yes.
It's negro, nigga,
What that mean?
nigga.
Negro means black, as in the color black, not
Right, if he
black
would've
as
said
in
don't
mean
black
a slur.
person.
If he went up to that nigga and said negro, I don't give a fuck what he was trying to say.
They're talking about our race. That's not as in us being nigga.
You can't run
Negro
up on a
means the
nigga
color
and say
black, like
black.
Blanco is white, correct?
Yeah.
Blanco is white. Negro is black, as in the color black. Nigga,
You
do
run up
your
on me and
research.
you run up
This
on me in
nigga-
any language and just say black.
Gee, this
I'm
nigga
like, what
really,
the fuck?
gee, he really tried to say the French got a twist on nigga.
You know they're.
I want to hear Chinese nigga now.
nigga.
Nigoto.
All right, let's get up out of there. All right, Brian. Yo, so I got a clip to play. Got a clip to play. Has anybody
Said
else been
that shit
keeping up
like-
with this guy YSL Woody?
Hey, that nigga. I don't know
Okay, so
what's
this
going
what
on with him.
The police kept locking me up for whatever they could. Every time I came out door, the police was on me. and they keep bringing up Thug name. So what I did was to get him off of me. I said Thug did this, Thug did that, Thug did, because I knew they would never. I knew he didn't do it, and in my mind I knew that the police would never go mess with him. So it was easy for me to try to throw the blame off on him to get them off of me, and that's what I was doing from all these years. I don't remember what I don't told them in the past, but my whole motive was Thug did it because I knew he didn't do it, and they couldn't lock him up. And they keep talking about Thug. So guess what I'm gonna tell them? Yeah. What else you want me to tell them? Yeah, he killed this person. Yeah, he did that.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna do. And that's right now. If I walk out this thing and they say the police stop me now, hey man, give me something about Thug. Shit, I'm about to make something up about him again.
On January 11, 2015, when you went to speak to the police, when they called you, did they ask you about Thug or did they ask you about the murder of Donovan Thomas?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did you go down to the police department on your own to tell them that you did not kill Donovan Thomas?
Did I go on my own?
Did you walk into the police department by yourself to tell them on the morning of January 11, 2015, that you did not kill Donovan Thomas?
I don't recall.
Man, I thought you had a different clip.
The one where
There's
he
so
asked the
many.
When he
judge,
asked the judge, he was like,
Can-
he said, if I get in trouble for anything,
he said,
Well, that clip, send me that. I'll play that shit real quick too. How y'all feel about this shit?
"Yo, so
Gee.
can you straighten this out for me? Because I'm so lost on his addition. Is the cops trying to say this guy told us all this shit? He's a witness to all of this.
Bro,
and he's getting up there and saying,
bro.
I lied.
yeah,
Bro, for-
that's
Okay.
literally what's happening.
What it's looking like is that the state really low key kind of built their case around him,
Yeah,
and he was the perfect bait because like it sounded like he got immunity, and that's when whatever clip y'all about to get to me, he look at the judge, hey, woo, judge say, yeah, go crazy,
What I feel like they slowly realizing is I feel like he got immunity too,
yeah,
but y'all gave immunity to the shooter.
yeah,
Man.
So
Like-
now it's gonna look crazy the entire way.
and this is playing out locally down there with the I want to say with the Fulton County DA race with Fannie Williams or somebody down there. There's a Republican incumbent, this white chick saying, "Hey, y'all vote for me, I'm gonna dismiss this shit immediately." She
wow.
should dismiss this case.
Which I also think is wild because I'm seeing it happen more and more.
Look,
To get the black vote. Why the fuck do y'all care about rich people getting rich people out of jail?
man, talk about it.
Yo, uncle and that bitch fighting over noodles, and you finna vote for this motherfucker because they got Young Thug out.
You find it?
And I
Bro.
fuck with Thug. I fuck with Thug. I like his music, everything. I'ma just keep it being with you. Hope you didn't. I hope you are able to get out. You know, whatever is the case. But I'm not making my vote based on you getting out or not.
Amen.
Like what the fuck? That's how people is running the shit with the Trump shit.
Yeah.
They bringing up the Kodak shit. They
I got the
bringing up
clip. I got the clip.
ASAP shit.
Hold on.
Politics is nasty.
Yeah, right now.
Left. You definitely miscalculated. Okay. All right. Let's stop for the day then. All right.
Can I go?
Yes. Be back here at 9.
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's not
He
it.
talking to the he gonna be talking to the judge while he on the stand. And it's right before he asked the judge.
wasn't he talking about Rich Homie Quan dad shooting?
Yeah, they shot up a barbershop.
yeah. I think I found the.
Yeah, he admitted to the whole shit right there on the stand. Like, I won't get in trouble. Y'all can't use nothing against me, right? Like,
Yeah,
he
that's
asked
what he
that to
said.
verify. And he was like,
Me and Threat shot up. Young, you say nothing I say can be used against
Yeah,
me?
it is.
That's right.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Coin Dad at the barbershop on Bankhead. I
Wow.
don't know what happened with Threat and Rich Homie Coin, but I'm going to ride with my brother. And they was beefing. And yeah, we pulled up and did that.
Okay. And as a result of
like,
why
dog.
did you and Threat shoot up Rich Homie Quan Daddy's barbershop?
Because I'm going to ride with Threat.
Okay.
A
Did
lawyer
Threat
saying
tell
daddy is
you why
crazy.
he was shooting
I
up
don't
the
ask no
barbershop?
questions. I just say let go.
And when Rich Homie Quan's barbershop was shot up. Was that in September of 2014? Do you remember?
I don't know when. I know we went up there and shot it up.
Okay. Was it before Nut was killed?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened the day that you and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan's daddy's barbershop?
What you mean?
Like, do you remember that day? What led up to you going to the barbershop and shooting it up?
I told him they go do it.
What led up to you saying, let's go do it? Why?
Threat was mad. He was like, he fucking keep screaming my name. He was talking, playing like we somebody to play with. And I was...
Okay.
Man, bro.
Y'all got to throw that whole shit away. Y'all got to throw that whole shit away.
It's getting to the point now, they're not even talking about Thug no more.
Yeah.
Thug is just sitting in the courtroom. Don't know what the fuck going on. He done been in that bitch how long now? It's been damn near 2 years now.
This is why when all of this shit first started, it was very important to separate that the state is going after that nigga, not the feds. The feds probably got the paperwork. It was like,
nah.
the hell is this?
The fuck?
We know more than this. Shit.
Just because of this shit too, it's gonna be a wild time when that boy get out.
He definitely gonna have to get out because it's too much.
It's
much
too
crazy
much
stuff.
wild shit.
They gonna have to be like, yeah, we can't go forward with this. Like
this Woody shit though, it's
too
just,
many technicalities.
It's weird to me, and it's just like how much people is kind of fucking with him. It just kind of made me feel like what y'all was mad at Gunna about. This nigga on shows, all types of shit. He walk around freely. Don't nobody say nothing to him. That's what made me think this Woody nigga really is like.
Yeah,
he's known out there.
Yeah, he gotta
be wild. He got to.
Because they leaving him alone.
Because ain't nobody. It don't seem like nobody trying.
Or
but won't they come down on whoever would go after him though?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing about. I think about street politics and niggas who actually be in it and niggas who watch it from afar via third party. Like when it's really a situation going on with somebody, it behooves you to move about it correctly. And sometimes the best get back is no get back at all right now. It would behoove you to stay. It would behoove you to just stay away from that man. He fish grease.
Especially when you know they say he got immunity, so he gonna be out.
Right.
Just let shit die down.
I mean, even if you want to get at Woody, you know.
Shit, hold on, we're not giving no instructions.
Nah, yeah, retract.
Man, I felt like they was finna come get me like Woody.
I
said she gonna get him.
Liquid means rewind.
Rewind.
There is something we can talk about. We could talk about this. I think I've got two serious subjects back to back, so I do have another clip. I love having the clips. I'll turn this one on and we can react to this.
The thing I don't like about that is it doesn't bother me for me. It bothers me that it actually, when I see the narrative of a really good friend of mine like Meek, and people trying to, again, if he was gay, which there's not one gay bone in his body, who cares? Number one, if people want to be gay,
he's sounding like Trump.
Who cares? Okay. Number two, there's not a gay bone in his body, so like, why do people want to lie about that? Why do people want to change the narrative of bet he made with me to try to hurt him? Like that is the one thing I've learned about. Look, I'm just being blunt because it's me. So one thing I've learned about black culture that I don't like is that black hate on hate.
Speak on that more. I heard you say that earlier, and I wanted you to expound.
Charlotte
on that.
knew
You
he
said
got
you
him.
don't like to see black people tearing down other black people.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's a journalist right there.
Like it's horrible. Like I want to support every. Look, you guys know me pretty well. Anything I can ever help with, I'm always there. I always want to be helpful. I feel lucky and fortunate to do what I do every day. To be as whatever success I've had, I feel blessed to do that, and I want to give back in every way I can. In business and in charitable things, I'm always trying to be helpful. Like, why does someone want to bring somebody else down? Let's try to build everybody up. Like, I'd be more excited if I'd be more excited to see one of my friends do something that's 99% less meaningful to me, but it would be really meaningful to them because I want them to do great. I want everyone around me to do great. I don't like watching, there's a little bit, and you tell me, you guys correct me if you think I'm wrong. I think there's a little bit of a black culture of like, it's black hate on hate. It's like that black judge that Meek had that hated on him and wanted to go extra hard on him. Okay, it's it's what people always say to me. It's like black hate on hate. So I think it's terrible.
People ain't finna like
I
me,
think it's
man.
something that I think it's culturally wrong, and I'll probably get killed for saying this because
I'm glad you're saying it openly. If this is the conversations that are being
I have
had
it all the time with
amongst, I want to hear this.
Yeah, so I think it's wrong. I think like, why do you not want to build everyone up around you? Why do you not want everyone around you to do great? The best way for everyone to do great is to push each other up.
You know, I think Charlamagne smoked this whole interview. Well, this portion, because early on in it, he had said something like this, and I was watching the interview or whatever, and I saw Charlamagne's eyes like pop up. But you could tell it was one of the moments where I fuck with him. I'm going to give him some grace. But when he doubled back and said it the second time, and Charlamagne was like, nah, I got to do my job. I got to do my job. And the other part about it, because I think the most important part about this is we got a peek behind the curtain of what that side thinks of our race. And beyond that, Michael Rubin just might be an ally in the sense of he here to fuck with, and again, we don't know this nigga, but he here to fuck with us. He here to try to make improvements. He mean good. He mean whatever. But there are a ton of them that don't have that same thinking, that I'm wondering that now it's like, oh shit, so this really is what they think of us. Some help, but this is what they think black culture is. It's kind of crazy.
My question is, this shit's gonna sound bad. Is it what they think or is it what they know?
Come on now.
We don't want to accept that shit, but if you look at what the forefront of black culture is,
come on now.
Even when you look at it just in music, bro, like we have artists that kill each other, bro. Don't nobody else go through that shit.
Yep.
But my
we see all of that shit happen off some hating shit.
Yeah.
Like Dolph got killed off some hating shit.
Yep.
Dope. What's the name? What was dude name that was signed to T.I. that had the patch over his eye? Got killed in the club in his own city. Like, what's his name? Majority of them be getting killed in their own city. That
Chinks.
Mo 3, that shit happened. Like, all of this shit happened off of hating shit off of another nigga doing good. That's why they tell black rappers all the time when you blow up to move out of your city. Why the fuck I gotta leave where I'm from and I'm known that?
Yep.
Because motherfuckers be hating. And we know this, and we're the culture of that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just like we mad at him for saying what we know is true.
Exactly.
We know it. Like, I hate to be that guy. Like, they don't think this is what it is. It's just that they putting it on Front Street like we see that shit too, and we don't like it because it sound bad.
Zach, I just want to say I'm so proud of you. Because it's like this what I'm gonna say, right? On some 100 stuff, and this is a new take I have, and it might be controversial, but if it's true, do it matter who's saying it? If it's true,
yes.
Sometimes.
Why?
Yes.
No, why though?
Why?
Because of how to be received.
Well, even beyond because
it's like even when
you can't even relate to the experience. So when you just regurgitating some shit that you done heard from Meek Mill, it's like, nigga, and again, not to say that he wrong or nothing, but if you just regurgitating some shit that you just heard from somebody from that community and it's dead ass wrong, what made it right just because you just said it?
But but this is what I'm saying. You just said that you just said wrong. I said if it's something that somebody is saying and it's true, doesn't matter who's saying it.
But I'm saying you aren't the person that should be coming out saying that shit because you can't relate. You can't relate. You going off here say she said, because this goes back to what the beginning. But going back to the beginning.
Hey.
My issue with it again is, yes, that is true. We got this culture, but we also got a bunch of different things that we do well. If this is their viewpoint of all of us, they're never going to respect the other shit. They're never going to respect the other shit because they're looking at us like these niggas can't even get along with each other.
But we can't.
No, but
okay, but
the thing is,
I don't even think that's the forefront of our culture. I think that's something that happens in the subroot of our culture, but I think that also happens across multiple cultures. It just really a light on us because we seem to can't get our shit all the way together.
James?
But the thing is, I don't think he was doing an elimination of the stuff that we do well just because he was talking about that. So it's like, what I can say about this, this is what I can say about black people, and this I'm speaking as a black man. We hate accountability, bro. Like when somebody tell us, "Yo, this is something that's going on with you. You need to fix this." We don't want to hear that, and we can even hear that in our own household. That's what I mean when somebody's saying something true.
Do you think that's a black exclusive experience?
No, I don't think it's a black exclusive experience.
So how does it get put on black men?
When I'm speaking on this topic, I'm saying we have an issue with accountability because he's saying it. My thing is, if he's saying something that he actually witnessed, this ain't something that's a perception. He's seen people drag him through the mud. He's seen people say this nigga was gay. He's seen people sit up here and tear him down, go up on Black Twitter, and do everything they did to get Meek up out of here. He's seen that happen. He had a literal example to point to. That's not him trying to speak on something that he think that our culture is like. He's seen it happen. If I actually witness something and then I speak on it and I'm actually giving you a playback of what really happened, why is it wrong just because I'm saying it or this person saying it? What I'm saying is the message should be received in what he's saying, and it shouldn't be looked at because it's him saying it.
Well, I do want to see
what he did it in the most sensitive way.
He did though,
but that's the thing though. But that goes back.
People be a dickhead and say it, then they want to be up in arms. The nigga was nice.
He was nice about it. He said, "I hate seeing black hate on hate."
He said he don't like build.
That's what he was saying. He said he don't like seeing us be divided. He don't like seeing us coming at each other's neck. I don't like seeing that neither.
But it goes back to what I said at the beginning. Fuck what Michael Rubin's talking about, because again, I recognize that he's an ally. His group that he's coming from do not feel that same way about us in terms of wanting to have us around to see if these things are true, wanting to give us money from the loans in the bank. And the other part is, let's say this. If we was to all of a sudden say, actually, we've seen examples. Kanye said Jews are the most powerful people in the world. Cancel that nigga. Why? Because he's speaking on them. Why? Because you're not from them. We're watching examples of it not flowing the other way. We just watched Aiden Ross just got introduced to Robert Kraft by Michael Rubin yesterday. This nigga introduced him as he's a Jewish boy. Nigga, what?
He's telling us to do the same shit though, and we won't.
Wait, do what?
Us to be able to big up our own people, to lift up our
but
own
again,
people. Put our people in position the same way he just did.
I don't know if you're not hearing me. It's not about Michael Rubin.
I know it's not.
I'm talking about the group of people behind him.
But give them a different perception on us, though, if that's not what we are. We still signing to these niggas.
But we
have still going to their banks.
But that's the problem. We have been.
Not by the masses, bro.
I honestly believe we have been showing other sides of us. If them niggas ain't even going to take the steps that Michael Rubin took.
We're talking about famous and rich people. I don't think they're
I'm not talking about famous. I'm talking about regular people amongst society. We can't get these highest standards.
He's talking about me.
I am talking about the group. The group that he comes from. This is not about rich celebrity.
But what I'm saying is, though, when it comes to the group that it comes to, though, this is what I'm saying. The fact that he's the one saying it and he's an ally, why is there an issue?
Again, I think the issue is you got to be sensitive when you're speaking on other cultures because you're not from that culture. It's the same way we can't speak on his shit.
If it's true,
we can't speak on his shit.
Wait.
Kyrie damn near lost his career for posting a link about the shit.
But that when he reposted a link and in the documentary, they was literally tearing them down from what they was as a culture.
So you agree that Kyrie should have got killed off?
No, I wasn't saying I agree with that.
That is the part.
No, but
forget the context.
No,
that is the part.
That's it. It's literally somewhat the same example. The issue with this argument is this, and I think we all know this. The reason why black people in the limelight can't speak down on other races is because we are the subordinate race. We are the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have money, when you have control, when you have power, you can come out and say whatever you want about whoever you want, regardless whether it's right or wrong. That's beyond the fact. You're able to do this without any backlash or repercussion because you come from a group that holds the power. Now, I've seen black people come out and say the same thing that this man has said. This is not the first time this has been said. I've seen plenty of black people come out and say this, right? And yes, black culture has torn down that person, right? But guess what? no one else is even gonna come out and remotely speak on that shit because it don't matter to them. It only matters to us. A lot of these arguments that we have, I think we can only look at them from the black lens. And I think I am like Meech. I get his point. His point is the robbing, stealing, and killing ain't what we known for in those other cultures. But to their point, it might be a big nugget. If there's like 1/3 to it, it might be a third of it, along with the music and all the beautiful shit we do. This might be right there at the same pedestal. So you got to remember that when they speaking on us. But I'm kind of with Meech, but like, look who's speaking on us. It's the motherfucker who runs shit, right? Even if you're an ally, you might not want to be the person out front saying that shit. If you're willing to go out front and say that shit because you are an ally, cool. I think the problem here is it's the example. It's the nigga you using. I think that's a look.
This is the problem. Like, you're still laughing at it.
Look.
This is where it's still the problem right here.
Because my personal, I'm just trying to pod about this. I'm just trying to pod.
No, I know how you feel about Meek for real.
But you know how I feel about Meek for real.
But it's literally what he's talking about.
I'm talking about how I feel about the situation. Really, what Michael Rubin said is, quite frankly, very true. It is very true. I will give him validity for that. I don't have a problem with the nigga saying this shit. The only other thing I'm saying is when the example would be a Kanye West. He comes out and says what he says, whether they feel like it's true or not, it shouldn't matter, right? Because if we all by and large saying the same thing, then one can consider it to be a fact, right? In society, at least, if the majority of the room is looking up and saying that's what it is, right? I mean, I'm just podding.
It was true because look at the way they reacted to him saying it.
Okay,
that's how they knew it was true.
But
they reacted like some guilty niggas. That's what guilty niggas do.
And what they do.
I'm gonna put it all on you. I'm about to take everything away from you,
but look,
nigga, because you said something that I did.
But look. But here,
people don't like to take accountability.
But look,
freak black people.
But look. Here's the thing.
That's the thing, though. From the beginning, stop generalizing this shit when this is what the people.
So that's why I'm saying it shouldn't be a problem with anybody saying it.
It is.
If we
when
all,
bro,
let me finish my train. Let me finish my train because you're right. The Jews said, yeah, you said something and it's true. We don't like it, and look what happened to the nigga.
So we should.
No, wait. Let me finish.
My bad.
That's a fact. Follow me, James. What he said was a fact, right?
Yeah.
Whether they feel like it was right or wrong, it's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Look what happened to Kanye West behind what he said.
Right.
What did Kanye say for the people? Because we keep saying that, and Kanye said a lot about the Jews.
He did say a lot.
Kanye
it was the last thing that he said. He went overboard.
It seem like he just said
but time out.
He didn't say it the way Michael Rubin said what he said.
No, not at all.
Over the course of time, yes. But I think at some point, he said, fuck them niggas and went crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the beginning,
I think he started off playing softball.
Just tell me
but he wasn't out of there at the beginning, though. He didn't get out of there until he started going crazy.
You know what? I'll come back next week with actual factual
I'm just saying that for the
listeners.
It was when he started going crazy when they got him out of there.
You know. Go out there and look at this shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's when they got him out of here. When he started saying all that crazy stuff, that's when they got him out of here. Because at first they wasn't doing nothing to him.
Well, they wasn't doing shit to him because the crazy
was doing shit.
What are you talking about?
They really got him
But
out of here.
let me ask you this question.
Once he had the crazy interview, that's when they got him out of here.
No.
They was getting him out of here when he put on the Trump hat. If you want to keep it 100.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
They didn't take his money. They didn't cut off his account.
Nigga, they never took his money. All they did was just say his company is not valuable. They never took his money. They was never able to take money from him. Your company not valuable. Your network dropped. That's it. That's all they did was cut that part off.
A lot of people don't know what net worth is.
I know. That's why I had to bring that up.
A lot of people.
But I have this question. I don't want to say Trump because he's too extreme. Let's just say Robert Kraft sat there and said that same shit. Are you only allowing it because? Are you only allowing it?
I don't like that.
Hey, you know what? You got one.
No, because
you got one.
No.
He got one with that.
No, white man. Then look at us like slaves. Fuck that.
You got.
He got
and
one
he
with
look
that.
at the Asians
He got
like
one
they
with
hand
that.
They just want to be able to tell us.
I know the fact that it was Michael Rubin and everybody having an issue with it.
But that's why, again, I made it clear from the beginning. I want to take Rubin out of it because I I'm not mad at Rubin. I believe Rubin really meant good right there.
You just
I'm just talking about his
sorry.
people.
I don't give
because
a fuck.
My issue
Hey, look,
yeah.
hey, I'm trampling on that. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You used the wrong nigga, bro. Meek, bro, that nigga's damaged.
You're proving what he said in the video.
I don't care. Hey,
But no, I don't
I just want to put.
We never
I
said
want to
it
put
was
it
true.
on wax on this newer pod because it's a pod with us all together. Meek has been hated on by Reed for a long time.
Everybody
Reed told
knows
me that Meek didn't sell records, and we broke
And
that
he
myth
did.
real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
I
So
love
he
Meek.
been he
For me,
been
I
love the
hating
Meek
on Meek
portion.
since Meek was
The
big.
Meek portion is where I.
But look, what I'm saying is this though.
I'm a boss.
The same way. The same
Oh,
way.
yeah,
you
ring
would
'em
feel-
off.
That's my shit. That's the ring.
The same way.
Oh my God.
It feels when it's a generalization of us. I feel like that it's a generalization of with him in this scenario. Even though he was an individual saying what he's saying, now he's a representation of everybody in his squadron, and I don't believe he should be when he was saying this statement. I
But
believe
I don't
that
think
should
he
be.
is.
You know what?
I'm saying,
You know
I
what,
believe
though?
that should be taken at face value. What he
You know
was
what though?
saying.
Back to the rebuttal part of what I was saying though. I think how I feel is this, and I think Meech feels this way too. Where I'm gonna just
Don't group him in your bullshit.
I'm gonna just
Leave
speak
my
for-
friend
I'm
alone.
gonna just speak for myself, right? I think the real issue here, and I think everyone in the room can agree, is when somebody
See, there you go grouping us
when
again.
somebody from outside the culture or someone from inside the culture who's not found to be favorable speaks down on us as by and large, it's everybody's story or subject to comment on. When it's somebody else's shit, y'all don't do the same shit. Y'all don't put them on the same pedestal. Like if we keep it in 100, if the Jeffrey Epstein shit is some truthful, for real, to the core, is what it is type shit, and he's supposedly connected to the people that he's supposedly connected to, then that shit should still be running daily like how y'all had Diddy up there for a while.
Yeah.
But-
And you see they pull Diddy because they know if you get too deep into what the actual issue is, now it becomes too
Now-
big of an
and
issue.
so- and
get
so-
Diddy out of there too.
And so I think, and I'm just speaking, I guess I'm just speaking for me. I think that's where it's like, all right, shut the fuck up, nigga. But you know, you're right. I won't disagree with you. Not only do niggas got a problem with accountability, a lot of people got a problem with
Everybody,
accountability.
people.
The only problem is, since we the underdogs, our accountability is put up underneath a microscope. When you lose, you got to be accountable. When you win, even if you make a mistake, it don't matter. You win it. And I think that's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
You made a point.
You know that what's his name? Carlson Tucker. I think that's his name, the one that be on the news or whatever. I think that's his name.
Oh, Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, yeah.
Boy, dyslexic as hell.
Yeah, could you imagine if that nigga quote retweeted that shit, said exactly? Michael Rubin might have got canceled.
Yeah, because if Tucker coming back that shit up,
Oh, he's smooth.
oh,
Y'all making points, but y'all throwing some crazy people behind
But
the
that's
stage.
why I
It
didn't.
can
He's
happen,
not a
though.
crazy
Robert
person,
Kraft,
though. That's what
Robert
I'm saying.
Kraft fuck with us.
Robert Kraft fuck with us.
He
He
brought
also
Gucci
fucks
Mane
with the
out.
Asian parlors too. He
Yeah.
always fucks with the Asian.
Robert Kraft is.
He a nasty
He's a
nigga.
nasty
freaky
guy.
ass boy. He is.
He's definitely a 6'9" guy. All right, let's get up out of there. Let's get up out of there. Great conversation on Michael Rubin, though, guys. Great conversation. I have another clip to play, and I think this one's going to hit home for Brother James. I think he's going to really.
To Christianity, sexuality. I believe that marriage has been weaponized in Western Christianity. Giving has been weaponized in Western Christianity. Sexuality has been weaponized. For example, any woman listening to this can attest in our culture. Don't be no 30, 35-year-old single black woman and go to the family reunion. All the older women are going to do nothing. They're going to look at you and wonder, why you not married?
Where your man at? Where your kids at?
Like it's a prerequisite for identity and value. That if you don't have a man, if you don't have kids, that something about you is broken. Do you understand how dysfunctional these messages are?
Yeah.
And how we super spiritualize these messages? Paul said, but marriage is a necessary distraction. I have many friends that were
Cam
in
Newton
ministry
in somebody's
church, and the church has told them,
Nobody
if
had,
you're gonna be
boy.
in ministry, you can't be single. We're not going to let you work with the youth ministry if you're single. You can't do this if you're single. And so what people do, they quickly get married thinking that they're fulfilling God's will for their lives, but they are fulfilling man's dogma. You can be single and be used by God. You can be single and have purpose. Being married is not a prerequisite for God's hand on your life. It is not, but we've weaponized it. And then crucify people. Where my camera at?
Right there.
And then crucify people when those same marriages don't.
Hey!
All right.
Open the pulpit, guys.
All right. Now.
Today on Brothers Pulpit.
He need an intro.
I gotta do a little
back
bit
in the stew and make an intro.
I got you. I gotta do a little bit of unpacking right here. All right. So
you do it at J1. You just need a piece of candy.
I got right. Hey, that's my guy. He's hilarious. Nah, but he's another one. You know, I say, everybody's a walking contradiction. All right. I'm about to contradict myself from the position that I just took with Michael Rubin. I'm about to contradict myself.
But it's okay.
No, but
you speaking on your people.
Yeah, so
it's okay.
All right. Here we go.
This was just for him.
When it comes down to Kirk Franklin, all right. Woo! For the longest, all right, and people don't really know this, when it comes to him, that man, and he's black, right? But he's a culture vulture, okay? Listen, he does it, but he does it with gospel. That's the difference.
Yeah, he
but
dilly-dally with hip-hop.
He definitely found a lane, capitalized on it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here trying to validate or invalidate him as a man of God or not when I say that.
Spicy.
But a lot of the takes he has taken, he has always spoken against the church, yet at the same time, he capitalizes off of it.
It's because he's building his own congregation.
Yeah, and so
he's
when
Magneto.
when I hit, and this is another issue I take with Lecrae. This is another issue I take with Lecrae. I know Lecrae, the gospel rapper.
Yep.
He comes out and he speaks against the church a lot, but yet he still capitalizes off of it. Him and Kirk make music for the church, and they still talk down on it. But in the midst of me feeling the way I feel about Kirk Franklin and his capitalistic, snakish ways and the way he moves, what he said right here was true. When it comes,
and he smoked that nigga, did put him up and said, "You good?"
No, look, and this why I would say. Now, this I actually agree with what I said earlier. I said, if it's true, doesn't matter who it's coming from. I don't subscribe to Kirk Franklin, but what he said was real right here. When he's talking about how it's been weaponized as far as giving, I even talked to y'all personally about that, how I found out how nasty that was when I was on the business side of church, and I seen how niggas would say this to get them to give more, get the emotions like this to get them to sow more, to get them to tithe more and all of that stuff. But everything that he was saying about marriage, this was real. It's been so many times where it'll be a person that's trying to be a pastor, and they'll say, "Hey, you not married, you can't preach here." When did marriage become the standard for you living a life for God? Like that's the part, he didn't say it in this clip, but he expounded upon that. He was saying, they say, "Hey, get married to abstain from sin." So I was told, "Hey, James, get married, all right, so you don't be out here in fornication." Because I was taking that very seriously. I had already went outside the parameters, but I came back into it, and I'm just like, yo,
got yourself right.
I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna do this to follow it. I'm gonna get married so I can do this right in the eyes of the Lord, right?
Right.
Something that he said on the interview when he expounded upon it, he had said, they say to do that to not sin. He was like, but when you get married, you still sin. That doesn't solve it.
just one type of sin if you trying to read it between the lines. Sound like you church boys is freaky boys. I'd heard about the deacons and the pastors and the pastors' wives and the deacons' wives and the deacon wife cousin and the cousin of the deacon wife who was the pastor's wife in the other city that they was living in, but they had moved from over there. They moved down here, moved up here from wherever they was at, and they was all fornicating, and that's why it seemed like that sex thing in the church scene.
We can't hear you, nigga.
We really can't.
Oh, it just seems to be a thing that just seems to be a
You got to
thing.
put a warning on that.
All I'm gonna say is this, though. All I'm gonna say is this. See, that my rebuttal to that is a lot of people, those weren't even real churches. So, but like when it
how we supposed to know that, James? It looked like one.
Nah, but look, because it's people that's real people.
They
of
got
God.
crackers.
You got people that's real people of God, and you have frauds the same way you got everybody else in the world. But so what I'm saying is
They
this
got
though.
crackers and grapes though.
When he when he said what he said, and then even too with about the like you being attacked with this type stuff. You get what I'm saying? You being held for certain stuff, you being looked as less than. But I'm just like, bro, do you really know what you really getting people into? When you telling them to commit to somebody for the sake of trying to abstain from sin. Literally, Paul said in the Bible, he said, I would much rather a lot of you be like me. He was single and he was living for God. So that's not a requirement. And like Kirk Franklin said, he said it's a necessary distraction. So my whole thing is it's an option. It's a choice. The fact that that's being looked at as the standard, he's absolutely correct that it has been weaponized, because you will see a lot of people being told, hey, they was told to rush into marriage, not to fornicate. Then they got with this woman. They don't even know this woman. The relationship is tumultuous. It led them to be crazy. Then they got kids. Now the kids is affected by it because we had to uplift this standard that y'all said, but we didn't have no understanding of each other and how the house really worked. But we was trying to honor you niggas and what y'all had said and permitted to us. I'm speaking from experience when I say this type of stuff. Okay? I love my wife, but it wasn't until we took a step back from church for me to learn how to truly love her correctly.
All right, Chance.
That's beautiful.
Sorry, Chance. I love my wife.
And that's what I'm saying too. When I say the church, I'm talking about the false pretenses of the church. I'm not talking about the real church. Let's get that understood.
Hey, man.
Wow. You got real men and women of God out here, and we getting a real bad rap out here. I'm just being real. It's real women and men of God that's really representing the faith, really holding it down, really believing in God, really moving that way. And then you got people that's in the church, that's in control, that's not really real men and women of God doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I know I just got on a tangent.
Wow.
But
brother, this week on Brother James, this week
what Kirk Franklin said is absolutely true. They do weaponize it, and they use that stuff as like throwing stones.
You two got any comment on that? That was my alley-oop for Brother James. I see this like, he gonna fuck a LeBron, Dwayne Wade, this shit. Watch.
I smoked it. You feel it? He said is the way that I feel about that shit. I've seen that shit been weaponized. I've seen, especially with women, like when they get older and they don't have kids yet, I be feeling like that shit be like just me being an adult and not looking at it from a church lens. I be thinking that shit rude as fuck.
Yeah,
because you don't know why.
You don't know if they've been trying. Like you don't know.
You just assume
what's
that
behind.
you just assume that crazy bitch. Like
right.
you
just assume they can't have kids.
Oh, I assume that crazy bitch.
Yeah, like. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, but like I said, it's just all these.
Change that, brother.
It's all these assumptions. It's all these assumptions that get made just because they haven't had a child yet, and this motherfucker, she might have fucking legit health issues.
Right.
She could.
Like you don't know.
What if she just don't want to?
Or she could be an unstable
or
creature.
that, because there are people out here like shit. Kids wild.
That's because you're an untamed creature.
All right, man. Let's move on.
I don't want to
You
be that
need
guy.
to
I'm just
relax.
Let's move on.
I don't want to be that guy.
Let's move on.
All right. I guess this is kind of like Brother James had brought this up, but we got the Olympics review shit too. But what's up? Y'all want to? Who put the Olympics review?
I just want y'all to know those last two games Team USA went through. That did something to me. First of all, I already lost my smoke for Steph when he won that finals against the Celtics. But boy, do I love that little light skinned nigga now.
Man,
boy, I could fucking rock his ass to sleep right now, boy. That motherfucker, the way that nigga came through on them three. Listen, I was out in Alabama and I had like shut down all the shit when Team USA started dribbling. We in the room, fuck outside. It ain't like it's shit else to do out there, but we shut down. We in this motherfucker. My motherfucking adrenaline when that nigga start hitting the steppy back into the whoop 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 and then the shoot. I was oh man. Shout out to Team USA. One goal. I know that shit happened after the motherfuckers potted this shit. The world ain't catching shit, nigga. We just unorganized. Fuck. Ain't try to hear that shit.
The women was playing around too. They scared the fuck out me.
The women, I'ma be that nigga. I was hoping you motherfuckers lost.
Damn.
Now listen, I am a strong Caitlin Kirk supporter.
So them not having on the team,
and she wouldn't have helped the goddamn thing. But I would have been able to say, motherfucker should have, or at least went to overtime. At least when that one girl hit the shot with her whole ass above the 2-point line or the 3-point line, motherfuckers acting like it was close. I don't think she wanted to go to overtime, to be honest. KD told the line was one thing. You were in front of the line. What the fuck? But no, I was rooting for them to at least go into overtime. Fuck that up. Y'all watch any of the events? Y'all like anything?
I fuck with Asia, so I wanted them to win.
I do fuck with Asia. She rocking the bronze.
Her bronze was cold too. The South Beach pair, crazy.
Yeah, I'm upset. Breakdancing won't be back.
Yeah, bro.
They wild
know
no
what's
way.
fucked up.
Oh, girl.
I want to speak on that. You know what's fucked up about the breakdancing? Because they blew up that girl. It was people that actually did do cool shit.
Like a lot of great shit.
Like a lot of shit happened and motherfuckers was really doing good. Mm-hmm. And it's all focused on this motherfucker that went up there and was playing.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. All these new little sports that's popping up, if breakdancing can make the Olympics, man, look, I think it's handball up there right
handball
now.
in it.
They already got handball. What about like frisbee golf? What about
I feel
one
like
of
they
these?
had to.
You know what? Hey, they need to go ahead and throw go-karts in there.
Well, you know, every time the Olympics go to a new country, they get to put whatever they want in it. First of all, how the fuck did breakdancing make it in Paris and France, but we didn't want that shit?
Because our shit's ran by Caucasians.
No, you know what I think America realized? I think, I'm not being racist. We had this show called America's Best Dance Crew, ABDC. Have y'all ever watched that? That's where the Jabberwockies came from. That's where the Jabberwockies came from. I don't think an American ever won that show. I just want you to be clear. So I think it was a bunch of Asians. They were from America, but
I think a black crew did. I think an American won like at the end, and it was when nobody was watching. Because it was after the Jabberwockies was gone. To be real, everybody was just kind of like
everybody stopped watching for real.
It's kind of a letdown.
I used to really watch that shit, but
that show was cold.
The sports we chose to bring to the Olympics, we clearly are just trying to flex our muscle. We're bringing football, baseball, which we still might lose, and like softball or some shit. We finna
get our ass smoked in that baseball.
Hey, relax.
Japan finna kick out. Hey,
relax.
Be real. Relax. Be real. Relax.
They've been playing since they were 3.
Who do you consider the best player in MLB right now?
Probably Mookie Betts, but he ain't even been playing. I ain't been keeping up with baseball.
You didn't got to go that far. The last time they played the World Series of the baseball shit where they meet up, Japan kicked our ass. Yeah, and we brought all our niggas. We couldn't even be like, we ain't bring LeBron.
That's because all our good white boys just injury prone and can't never step up when it's time to step up.
We ain't got pitchers.
That's because you putting your faith in a white man. Fuck is your problem,
brother?
Now when they got 6 Otanis on their team, you gonna be looking crazy.
Right.
Did you feel some type of way about the United States not being able to even place in shooting?
Once again, I think it's all about representation. So
who
was representing us?
I got an uncle that could have got us right.
I'm pretty sure. Was it a white man that shot for us?
I believe so.
I'm sure.
But they be like, if we go like kill count in the yearly thing, they be them niggas.
Yeah, but man,
you know we spray. It ain't the spray competition. We can't. Now, if you would have told us it's a target down there and just let this bitch ride, we still might miss.
This is getting real racist.
We gonna hit the other target.
I want to
But I can speak on us.
Cause what's that? Cause what?
Black people can't be racist.
They can't be racist. I want to say this too.
I'm gonna stand on that forever.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I want to say this too. I didn't know that you had resentment towards Steph like I did, but I have resentment towards him for a whole nother level. Okay. I'm a Grizzlies fan. He's constantly killed us.
And y'all had some runs too.
Yeah, and he's constantly done some amazing stuff against us, and it made me hate him like a lot.
That's fun. I used to always tell people the Grizzlies is gonna be what put that shit away.
Man, not yet.
Y'all almost did
in
when y'all was
2021 when we beat them in the play-in. I was hyped.
Even beyond that, before Draymond Green got on his baby shit and called KD, them niggas called to try to get Marc Gasol from y'all for Klay Thompson. And
I didn't
that
know
would have
that.
fucked everything.
It
up.
really would have. The whole ecosystem.
Yep.
But
I will.
I want to say this. After that game, I was like you. I said, oh man. I said, I got respect for this dude. He got me. He hit 4 threes in a row, and they was all amazing.
Well,
and they was for LeBron.
Well, you know what?
They was for LeBron. If that nigga would have been a regular
you know what?
And yelling.
I get it now. Cause y'all are some LeBron fans.
Yeah. This was selfish.
Y'all just now coming around a little light-skinned boy.
Yeah, this is selfish. This full
Nah.
It's not even me being a LeBron fan.
I didn't
I'm
care
a
about it until he
Grizzlies
got this
fan,
last
and he was
ring.
killing us.
That last ring proved them for me.
This nigga
All that
Steph-
shit before that ain't mean shit.
This nigga
Agreed.
Steph-
Them
And
niggas was scared.
I'm not even
Them niggas was
necessarily
scared
a
of
LeBron
Bron.
fan. I just think LeBron the GOAT.
You are a Bron.
I like
He
that.
the GOAT. No,
I
I'm
like-
not a fan.
Don't
I
say
think
you
he
a
the
fan.
GOAT.
I like that. I like when outside. Like I'm a
just think
fan.
he's
I'm
a
supposed to
goat,
think that.
But you're not a fan.
No, I'm not. No,
I'll
I'm not
let
saying.
it-
No,
I'll let it
no.
ride.
It's
Yeah.
a difference between a LeBron
That's
fan
respect.
and a GOAT. You know who my favorite player is? Zach Randolph. That's my
Oh,
favorite
I
player
love
ever.
this nigga.
So no,
Let's fucking
but
go.
That's cool. That's all
He's
types
the
of
GOAT.
copping out, but cool.
It's not.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
That's cool.
Hold on. Stop. All right.
What?
Stop what you trying to do to him.
What?
Because you do this same shit all the time.
What? I was about to
On
move.
who you consider great and who you consider yourself a fan of.
we about to get into it. We about to get into
Yeah.
it.
Wait, before you get off of the
We about to get
Olympics,
into the stuff
No.
first.
wait,
I got something to say right after.
before you get off the Olympics, I know motherfuckers be smoking no allowed.
What's wrong with you,
But
man?
did y'all see that
Fuck
nigga
you,
reaction to Cheetah?
Gotta be too high.
No.
Talking about he didn't know who
You ain't even
Tyreek Hill
smoke.
I'm
is.
talking about the other day.
He didn't know who Tyreek Hill is.
Really?
I think
He said that.
First of all, he lying because he called him Cheetah. You don't call a nigga. We don't just call Tyreek Hill Cheetah. We call him Tyreek Hill. You
Yeah.
called him by his nickname
You know
about
who
his speed.
he is.
You know who the fuck he is.
Hey, fuck Tyreek Hill beating the nigga no allowed. Give me speed. I show speed.
Oh, did you see him clean up?
Speed's my favorite nigga.
Did you see him clean Travis Scott up? Nigga,
Yes.
get the fuck out of here.
Speed is my
And
favorite.
he jumping over cars.
Speed-
Multiple.
Speed
He's
is
really
my
doing that,
favorite
though.
streaming little nigga. I'll never watch one
I
of his
like that
streams.
nigga.
I'll never watch his streams. Him in clips. This guy, I love this kid.
I love
Yeah.
him too.
And I don't think he like niggas either. He don't give off I like niggas.
I just found out he was American.
I was
I
curious,
didn't know he was
but
American.
I think that's not nice to say. Never mind.
He from like Ohio.
Fuck it. I'll say it because people need to be aware. I think that nigga on the spectrum. That nigga be a little. Like, how he be acting? I'm like, I can't.
you trying to ice spice him?
Hey, listen.
I'm tired of everybody being on the fucking spectrum. Some people just fucked up.
Some people are just
but
fucked
you
up.
know
but
what,
these ain't your ordinary people.
You know what
Ice
they
Spice,
say.
baby, it's in your face. This nigga.
I'm just saying, when people be on the spectrum, you know they say that actually gives them an advantage. Because
Clearly,
they're
he's
not,
rich.
They're not blocked with what we're blocked
Yeah.
with. So,
What you mean weird? I'm not with y'all normies.
Me either.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let a nigga come around acting like Speed around Nick.
Oh, bro.
That nigga gonna be ready to punch a brick. He gonna be mad as fuck.
Get this little hype ass nigga the fuck away from me. Y'all ain't get this nigga his Adderall. God damn.
But one thing I
That
did
man
want to
be
say,
jumping over cars, bro.
first things
Speed go
first,
crazy.
I'm going to say it until we stop speaking about the Olympics completely. Fuck Steve Kerr. All right. Now that we got that out the way, I've also seen, and this is off the Olympics, but just some basketball talk. I've seen the Warriors say they're confident in the moves they've made this offseason. They feel like they've made their team better. I really want to watch everything pan out. Because I'm one of the people where I just flat out don't get it. And I just got this small feeling. I don't think Steph's going to lead the Warriors. I just don't. But y'all keep playing like this, he's either going to retire or he may leave the Warriors.
Listen, Brian be there next year. Brian
Hey,
be
that'd
gonna stay
be
next
nuts.
year.
What about
That'd be
what
nuts.
about? And this was just a random thought I had. What about if they get it right this time? The NBA. You should have let Chris Paul go play with Kobe. What about if the Lakers and the Warriors swap it out?
Well, Lakers ain't gonna have a choice. Brian a free agent next year.
No, I'm
He's
talking
gone.
about somehow Steph Curry ends up in a Lakers uniform.
Oh. Well,
I don't think he would.
yeah,
just to
that's
keep
tougher.
the Lakers predominant.
I don't think that's the problem. I don't think the Lakers and Warriors will help each other. One of the niggas got to just do it.
I think if Steph ever left, it'd have to be somewhere where he wouldn't be hated. And I think going to the Lakers, they're going to hate you.
I don't
man,
think
go
so.
team up with LaMelo.
I don't think so.
You
I don't
teamed
think
up with
so.
another team in California?
No, because not if the narrative is painted as, well, we sent you off somewhere where we think you can contend, and we sent you to play with a player we think you can contend with. This is us sending you off in a good situation.
Well, I do like that one better because I like Steph and LeBron and AD better than Steph and LeBron and Draymond. So I like that.
Well, I don't think Steph gets down there and AD stays.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You gonna
Fuck
have
it, I don't care. AD, get the fuck
you
out
gonna,
of here.
you gonna have to, because you gotta compensate Golden State in some way, shape,
And
fashion.
they'll fuck around
Oh,
and
yeah.
still send
After the
Draymond.
Olympics, everybody started teaming them up. Everybody was trying to figure out a way to have both of them niggas in San Antonio.
Boy.
I'm not saying the
crazy.
trade is
People
going to
was
make the
super
best
doing that.
basketball sense, the most sense at all. I'm just talking
Help
about
some
purely
niggas out.
marketing, farewell tour. Bronny gets to play with with his dad and Steph Curry to
yeah,
give
Bron
him a
can't
pointer.
leave.
What
Bron.
you're saying is completely right. If we ever get a team that has Steph and LeBron on it,
And
this
Bronny.
shit ain't about winning. It's not.
Yeah,
This is
facts.
purely entertainment.
And
This
and
is
they
Gary
can fuck
Payton
around,
and the Lakers.
and they can fuck
Feel good
around and
moment.
win, because I'm thinking you talking about the Lakers hating Steph Curry. Everything we just saw Steph Curry do in that gold medal game. Could you imagine watching that in the fucking Staples Center?
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga
That's
is
crazy.
going to be the show.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Bron.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah,
ain't even
no.
come to watch you. We came to see this little light skinned nigga. And he still is a
Yeah, but I mean, he's from a place that's always had a wild crowd. So I don't even think it'd be like a
yeah, but it's
big
not the
difference.
LA Lakers. You're not in the LA Laker uniform doing it. Trust me, you turn the Warriors up.
That's
You
still-
do that shit in a Laker uniform, you're cementing yourself with the greats. Which segue us into the next comment or the next topic, because then they gonna really be saying this nigga better than Magic. You go down there and go
Yeah.
get a ring and go crazy.
That would
It'd be his fifth ring though.
one ring will put him up.
And
on
you
that.
help and you help Bron get his 6 to match him up with Jordan.
Hey, suck
Bron.
my dick.
Boy,
Boy, that nigga ain't better than Magic. No, I don't care.
So
he's a better
So
scorer.
brother James, this was your shit. Get your shit off.
Okay, this is what because I was gonna come from a whole nother angle. It wasn't even me necessarily figuring out who's better between the two. What I don't like what happens when good moments happen. Whenever somebody has a good moment, people are prisoners of the moment. So I'll say this: why did that even come out after Steph hit all of the shots that he hit in the gold medal game? Everybody was like, "Yo, Steph better than Magic." I'm saying why
people
did
are
that,
prisoners of the moment.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, so why did the comparisons have to roll out? Because I literally, what Meech said, I've said before. He said this on the pod before. But Meech said, what about Steph's 4 rings is better than Magic's 5? And I'm like, right.
I could.
and so like that's what I'm saying. So now look, me personally, and this is what I say, when it comes to that, that's strictly preferential, right? It depends on how you like the way somebody plays for you to say, well, I got this person over that person, I got that person over that person. The fact that Steph hitting threes to close out the game in the gold medal game, why did that spark the debate of Steph's better than Magic? Why? You get what I'm saying?
I think it's because
looking at.
I think there is a group of people that really believe that Steph is ahead of Magic, and I just think they all got together and blasted it at one time because everybody in the world was watching this game, so they just had a moment where they could just blast it at once. I think the people that didn't think Steph was better than him didn't leave that shit thinking that.
Right.
I just think the people that hate Steph or hated Steph, they didn't hate him that day. And the people that love Steph, they just had the platform to just fucking unabashedly love that nigga.
I'm a coattail off of that. I think it's the people who love Steph that day was like, hey, he or him. How y'all place LeBron, and I'm speaking purely of these new niggas.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all think LeBron is him? How y'all think KD is him? Steph is the third nigga out to him.
I told you, I just ran into, because I work at a place with younger adults, and them niggas dead ass believe Steph is better than LeBron. And I'm like, oh shit, I ain't hit this part of my life before.
But look, here I am to say this to you. Steph is Bron's villain. If there were any other nigga in the league at the same time that Bron was in the league, and this is the opposite of you. This is the nigga that's gonna stop you. This the nigga you gotta contend with.
It is absolutely.
He had to get it out I mean, they both got out the mud, but he had to get his career out the mud.
We wanted it to be KD. We really wanted it to be KD.
And it ain't.
But
It
KD,
was Steph.
It's really
If it was
Steph.
left up to everybody else, Bron would have more rings.
And it's funny too because it's funny
No,
too.
that's a fact.
I'll go one further. If KD don't go play with
they wasn't beating them again.
You know what
they
I'm
wasn't
saying?
beating the Cavs.
But that's
again.
what's even funnier because KD was the MVP of those teams. He met Bron in the finals 3 times. Like, motherfuckers don't get the fuck out the way. That nigga is the one that challenged you for real. He changed the game of basketball while you was in this bitch.
Exactly. He made you go get a jump shot. He made you
Yeah.
get some VC and go hit the Gatorade store, nigga.
He made you leave the crib again.
But I feel like
That's
the
facts.
He sent you back to Ohio. That's crazy.
No, back to LA. He sent you to LA.
He sent you to LA
Yeah.
after he sent you back to Ohio.
No. Kawhi
Nah,
sent
he
that nigga to
didn't- he
Ohio.
didn't
Oh,
send
you're
back
right.
to
Kawhi
Ohio,
did, Kawhi.
yeah.
I think the thing with Steph and the Magic shit, and it's not even if you've necessarily watched Magic. I think it's about when you started watching basketball.
That's exactly
Because
it.
I think it's about how you look at a point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Because like me, like I'm a big fan of Jason Kidd, and I'm a big fan of Chris Paul because I'm a big fan of point guards that go on the floor and make
I
some
feel
shit
that.
happen.
I feel that.
Like throwing the ball around. A lot of people now are fans of point guards that's gonna go score that bitch.
Right.
And
Just
it's
more so a shooting guard.
It's a different type of player.
Well,
Steph can still dish that bitch, but Steph is not
He ain't
dishing that
dishing
bitch
that
like
bitch.
Magic.
like them,
Well,
or
well,
a Jason Kidd, or a fucking
or
Rondo,
Jason Williams.
that
or
nigga ain't
Steve
dishing the
Nash.
ball like
Kirk Heinrich.
He ain't
God
dishing
damn
the
it.
ball like Tony Parker.
That's
Come
what
on,
I'm
man.
like.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
a different type of point guard. That's why I feel like it's a lot of times you don't. I feel like you don't run into a lot of people our age that'll say that nigga is better. Because of the style of point guard we like. That nigga's amazing still. And he's still one of them. He's still a top point guard of all time. Now, if you talking scoring, ain't nobody sniffing his boots.
Well,
Right.
well,
Like, as a
yeah.
point guard, fuck no. That nigga scoring
And
more
that's
than
why I
everybody.
even say, so I think that's like to a matter of preference. Because one thing I can say Steph has never done, Steph ain't never got 20 and 20 in the NBA Finals. He's never got 20 points, 20 assists in the
I ain't
NBA
even gonna.
Finals.
I ain't even gonna shape it down.
He's
to
never
a
broke
game.
his own record in the
I ain't
same
even
finals twice.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
Magic ain't never hit 13 threes.
I'm gonna take it a
That-
step further. We talking
that's
about
preference.
we're talking about PG, right? Because this is about being a point guard, right?
Oh, I thought you said Paul George.
No. PG as a point guard. The whole reason why Magic Johnson's name is brought up is because he's a point guard. And he's arguably the best point guard of all time, no matter who you ask, no matter when they watch basketball, you have to bring him up. The only other nigga you going to potentially bring up is Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Anybody else you say other than that, you smoking camel dicks, okay? You going to bring up Steph's name, number 3. Now, when I went back and looked at the averages, because that's why I was asking you, better point guard, better this, better that, dog, I think Steph Curry only averaged 8 assists for one season. I think he averaged maybe like 6 assists or 7 assists for like 5 or 6 seasons, respectfully to each one. Magic Johnson never averaged lower than like 9 assists his whole career.
Yeah.
You feel me? But on the other side of that, Steph Curry probably never averaged under 20 points no more than 2 or 3 seasons. Magic Johnson didn't average over 20 points maybe 3, 4, 5 seasons at the most. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson was the first true point forward. He was it. He is the prototype. He is that guy. I think that's why niggas who love Bron gonna love Magic Johnson if you go back and look at it. I always thought Magic Johnson when I seen LeBron James. especially in the beginning, because Bron just wasn't no pure scorer like that. He was just a pure basketball player. He just all around can make some shit happen. Knew the dish, knew how to board, knew how to use his body to get to the hole. If you watch a lot of early Magic Johnson highlights, when that nigga was coming out of college, that nigga, I'm driving to the hole, nigga. Like, y'all can't take that from me. You know what I'm saying? So, I back to the Steph and Magic shit though. I think that's why he gets compared to him. Who's the greatest PG? I think the only way to really choose one or the other is going to depend on preference.
Right.
It's just it all.
That's what I was saying.
And it might not be preference of scoring to facilitate it. It might be preference of era. You know what I'm saying?
It might
Like
be era. It might be height because when we having these conversations about the best point guard of all time, we really comparing a 6'8" nigga to like 6'2" niggas.
They can't play the same.
It's like,
Right.
so
Exactly.
It
it's
literally
like-
just can't happen.
So now the discussion be, nigga, is Magic even a point guard? The fuck?
Right.
Even though, of course, we gonna say yes because we understood that nigga was controlling the game, and that's why whenever people used to shit on Draymond, I used to be like, he's the second most important player on this whole situation because he is their point guard and he's playing. People forget how Draymond changed the game. How that nigga was guarding centers and them centers just couldn't deal with the shit.
at one particular point in time, Draymond Green was literally a baby joke. He was literally a Sabonis.
He would give you some buckets.
And he would give you
People
the
don't
three.
remember that shit.
Like he used to
always-
dribble,
he'd shoot
drive.
that bitch.
That nigga used to average the
He had the little
rebound assists
light-skinned
used to
nigga on
be
his
13,
team. They ain't care
14,
about him.
15 a game. Like,
They didn't care about him. He had them light-skinned niggas on the game. He wasn't marketable.
that's cool. I watch basketball and I know what he meant to that team. He was their facilitator. He was their Joakim Noah.
No, I know what you're
Okay,
saying.
like
That's why Steph didn't have to get all the assists.
exactly because you had a
I
Draymond. You
ain't
had a
doing
point.
that shit.
You had a point forward on your team. So.
But not yet. So, and I think that was really just my point. I'm like, why does? Because I remember when Steph won his 4th ring, they was doing that.
We
They-
just aged,
they
man.
did that,
We
so.
aged it to the point of, honestly, the facilitator shit ain't even gonna mean nothing soon, because
That's wild.
The bigs facilitate that bitch.
well, even beyond that,
Yeah,
every
that's true.
position is now going to who the best player is the one that could get the most baskets. That's why they have such issue with LeBron and Mike, and now LeBron and KD. Or whenever people be like, "Who's the best pure basketball player?" and they say him because he put the ball in the rim. It's going to go to Steph is the best point guard because he put that bitch in the rim.
Well, and most of the time, what we're looking at right now, like you said, the bigs are here to facilitate.
But I think we are
because
also,
of the way the game is played.
I mean, and of course the bigs are going to always separate because of their literal size, but I just think we just get into the time of positionless basketball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
big-
it's just
big
we're
time.
putting our best 5 people on the floor.
I don't
Like,
think
yeah, that's your position
Yeah.
technically because we have to say one. But everybody damn near could do the same shit now.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
people coming in
facts.
1 through 4 for sure. Them niggas all gonna be able to shoot.
Yup.
Dribble a bit.
Dribble.
Yeah, like you not being able to dribble, you gonna fuck around and not make the league no more.
Facts.
Like that shit just can't go no more.
Well, we know
That's
Bronny
real.
can dribble.
Well, I don't know. But I've been watching my nigga highlights. I see the progression, but I need to see you at Rico Hines. The cones ain't guarding you. I need you to get to some motherfuckers that's guarding you.
Yeah.
All right, lock in.
He intimidated by that shit.
I think so too. Man, this is such a
And
fucked up
it's just-
situation.
It's fucked up. No, we gonna be real about it today, cause it's fucked up. I feel like he can hoop, but I feel like you're nervous and the media did get to you. God damn it, playing for the Lakers with that shit.
Yeah.
It's just
Man.
South Bay Lakers.
It don't even matter what it be in that because that shit's gonna have more attendance than it's ever had because of this nigga.
The worst part though is like Bronny game ain't suited to get numbers. But that game that he does play ain't elite enough to be in the NBA. So when he go down to the South Bay Lakers and this nigga's still going to get 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Fill the fucking stat sheet up. Niggas gonna take that points and assists and rebounds and be like, no, this nigga's still a bum. And it's gonna be hard to argue that when it's the
But they'll
NBA,
say
everybody
Patrick
can get
Hey,
some
Ewing
Ben,
was
buckets.
good
Simmons
pickup
or
on their
Ben
team.
Simmons or Bronny James.
Bronny.
Listen,
Are y'all for real?
I say Bronny because Bronny's going to play. Ben not playing no more. Ben retired. He just waiting on his checks to
Ben
finish.
Simmons let me down so much. I damn near put anybody.
They say Ben Simmons' back got broke when Trey Young just passed it right past him.
I mean, that was the last time we seen that nigga.
They said that's the literal moment.
That's the moment when everything went bad. Literally, right things where everything
when
went
his
bad.
back got broke.
And a quick moment because you brought him up. Nigga, stop shitting on Trey Young. What the fuck is going on? What is this agenda?
Hey, niggas done lost receipts. It's cool. I'm waiting on Trey to have his moment because he gonna have his fuck you moment like Luka been having.
Niggas don't even realize he been averaging 10 assists since I don't know when.
He was just talking about that.
Gee, the shit is
they
crazy.
was trying to make it seem like he don't pass the ball, and he was like, "When?
I lead
when
the
have I
league.
not
These
passed
niggas
the
only
ball?"
scored because I passed them the ball.
I lead the league in this.
But I'm glad.
I'm telling y'all what it is.
He got that separation from because that DeJounte shit just didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm glad they got that separation because I feel like this is going to be the season when people remember who the fuck Trey is.
This gonna be his Houston
I know.
Rockets James
As
Harden
a
season.
Knicks fan, I know who
Petrified.
Trey Young
Y'all petrified?
They say fuck Trey Young after they beat Embiid.
They got
God
they got
damn.
Brunson now,
That's
but
crazy
y'all
to me.
got
They
Brunson
still be
burning
doing
for him now.
I'm ready for it all, but I don't like when he steps in our building.
I'm telling y'all, I know why they hate Trey Young, why they're trying to invalidate him. They don't like his hair. Once he cuts it, they don't love him.
Back to what Michael Rubin was saying.
Telling you.
That is when Derek White prospered.
Trey had said it himself. When he started winning, this should have turned. Because I think Atlanta would love if Trey was their star.
I think Atlanta loves Trey though.
I think Atlanta.
But the shit is, we can't see it yet until the entire situation
I
rises.
think Atlanta just like any other city. Nigga, go win, and then we'll be there.
Exactly.
It's just that simple.
Exactly.
You cool and all, but see, also again, Atlanta isn't a basketball city.
I am so
it's
shocked.
a football city.
I'm so shocked though that people from
That
all
shit looks
these
so cool driving past it.
What?
Atlanta.
The Atlanta's football.
Mercedes-Benz.
That shit
I was
looks
just
so
on the
outside
west
that
side,
motherfucker.
they just show all how poverty is right down the street is ridiculous.
Like literally, the
Ain't that
sidewalk
where, like, all the
goes
stadiums be
straight
like
there.
in bad places?
Not really.
Nah, not all the time.
Okay.
This motherfucker definitely. But they did it like
But
that
all
on
the
purpose.
HBCUs right there too, though.
Yeah, they did it like that on purpose because they wanted it in the most blackest area of Atlanta possible.
And because they wanted them niggas to be able to get to work too. All right, that's a whole nother story.
Because they all work.
Let me see.
Now,
let
I
me
do
see.
know about that.
Brother James has a rant that we're not getting to until the end of this shit.
Man.
So we can talk about a little music real quick.
Man.
Does Drake owe Houston? Who put this in?
I put that in there.
What you got?
Did y'all see when Sauce Walker went on his his
watched
rant
it.
about it? Okay, y'all see it? Do y'all think that he had a point?
Yep, I do think he had a point.
Okay.
But here goes the thing about it. Drake don't give a fuck.
He's too big to
He
give
definitely
a
don't
fuck.
give a
And
fuck.
Drake's too big to give a fuck. And you got to remember, like, he like, look who I'm connected with. They put if I'm being facilitated by them and my money is their money and we move like this, then whatever they do is a reflection of me because I'm a part of that.
See, that's where the problem comes in, and what Sauce also said too, when they was talking about being associated with Jay Prince and them, and that nigga was like, "I'm a Jay Prince," and that's what people be forgetting when you go to these cities, and it's somebody that is like that guy, and you're in a place this big. That's not the only guy like that.
You know what told me that? You know what told me that Sauce is one of them niggas? When Slim Thug made a comment about it, and he was saying pretty much he don't feel Drake need to have to do none of that shit. He was saying that Houston created him. We found him. We should just take credit on that alone. And then this nigga came back and was like, "Listen, I'm not saying Sauce Walker was." He said, I know what he do for the city. What he does tremendous work. And I was like, this is Slim Thug.
Them niggas be through the city. Jolly Rancher colored foreigns.
Man.
Big ass guns.
You know I'm in this bitch. You know this is my car.
You know it.
You know it.
There's no question.
Keep going. Keep going.
But
Keep going.
I think, and I know me and Reed probably both know this because we people that listen to Sauce for quite some time now. It sounds funny coming out now because of where Drake is now. Sauce been saying this shit for a long time
That's
about
what he said.
Drake.
Drake has been. I mean, Sauce has been saying this shit for 8 years.
Yeah, he was saying that when he was still Sauce Twins.
No, he was saying this shit when Drake was beating up on Meek Mill summer 2016. That's when this nigga.
That's when that shit started.
That's when this nigga was literally out here acting like he was Goku. Like fuck Drake. Like, look, hey, Sauce.
So it's like.
So why is he getting so much attention now, though?
Because
just
Sauce has
blew up.
Because Sauce has some validity himself, and everybody on the hate Drake train. Everybody on some hindsight who has some type of validity now, who might have had some foresight into this shit. We'll bring them up to the forefront.
And wasn't nobody listening to Sauce say that shit in 2016.
Nobody.
They wasn't listening.
They was clowning Sauce in 2016. Nobody was bumping Sauce like that. I was bumping Sauce. I remember.
That's the other part that's been kind of interesting is like Drake, he ain't really went nowhere. Like he's still relatively moving around. He dropped music and stuff, and it still seem a little quiet for him.
It don't seem, Meech. It is.
Like it's
nobody's impressed.
He's still getting his back kicked in from this beef,
bro. Nobody's impressed, and because the music that you just dropped plays into the narrative of how niggas just dissed you, so it looks even worse. Regardless, I said last week it was for his fans. The rebuttal to my own shit is, but yeah, nigga, the shit you drop plays right into the narrative, nigga. You're giving niggas behind the scenes of how you really not this guy. Like, nigga, like you're a very soft.
I didn't talk 100 gigs.
Like, nigga, you're a very soft-spoken person and soft-spoken man in front of particular people in different rooms. You code switch and do all this shit. You do look like the Captain America of colonizers, my nigga.
Do you think he misstepped in?
I think in a grand scheme of things in society, do I think he misstepped there? Yes. To his fans, did he misstep? No, because this was for us.
See, but that's where I do think to his fans he might have misstepped too, because I'm a big Drake fan. I'm not watching that shit. I'm not watching 100 gigs of videos.
Then you're not the Drake fan that this was for.
No, but this is the problem. Drake is big because of fans like me. Everybody got them niggas that's really locked into their artists. Everybody got the if Kendrick dropped 100 gigs, you niggas might not sit there and watch that shit, but his fans definitely will. So them niggas, sure.
I'll watch it.
Oh, well, y'all might be them niggas. Y'all might be them niggas for Kendrick.
I've been with Kendrick since Overly Dedicated. Like, I have a shirt on right now.
Everything's so spaced out too.
You the nigga that started. I know what fan.
Do y'all know?
You're speaking
but
as
it's like Jay-Z for you.
No, he's speaking.
Like you would do
as
if
a
Jay-Z dropped 100 gigs. You will watch.
But again, I just didn't know y'all was that with Kendrick.
Okay,
I got it. Not that. No. Yes, y'all are Kendrick fans. I didn't know y'all are the people I'm talking about that's turning on the videos for Drake, which is Die Hard. Like you said, if Jay-Z did this shit. Also, I don't know if y'all know what 100 gigs it really is. That shit is on YouTube. That shit is 17 hours. 17 hours.
I was just talking about all of the clips and shit.
Yeah, if Jay-Z did that, yes. But again,
are they hour-long clips?
No, they're like 30 seconds, but someone put it all together, so you could just watch it straight through.
That's smart.
Niggas ain't even time stamped it. That's how you know that shit too long. But to your point, if Jay did it, yes, I would have, because I am that to Jay. Yeah. I just didn't realize y'all was that to Kendrick. Yeah. But that's cool.
17 hours changed everything for me.
That shit is.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch.
You'll still put it on in the background.
I'm gonna see something. No, I won't.
Nah, not for
I don't watch YouTube.
Also, a lot of these. Also, I want you to know too. A lot of these clips is literally just him sitting on the couch, smoking hookah, and music playing. All of them ain't even exciting. One of them, he like showed his car and it went off. Like
this is baddie behavior.
But what I was going to is the Drake fan base is full of them niggas on the outskirts that really fuck with him, but we ain't necessarily gonna go all the way down there for you. If them niggas locked in on any of the shit he just did, it would have been, everything would have been moving normal. He would have been loud out here and everything.
This is a real good way of saying you a casual.
No. There's diehards, there's fans, there's casuals, then there's niggas that don't care about him.
Which one?
I am a fan of Drake. I got the nigga's shoes. But I'm not watching 17 hours of this nigga. Jay, you opened the Barclays Center? I am there the first day. I was there the day the Barclays Center opened.
Oh, wow.
That is what I'm talking about. Different levels.
Nigga said,
Different
"Oh,
levels.
wow. Oh, wow."
No, different levels. The niggas that really, the bolder crowd that really fuck with Drake just ain't checking for that nigga. It's just it's quiet right now. So I do think releasing that is a mistake because it's also reactionary. What the fuck did this come out for?
It was probably him dipping his toe in the water. I ain't gonna hold you.
To see, again, I think we had talked about it. He dropped them 3 songs on that shit first so that he could intentionally step on when it hit Apple Music. Because why am I going to listen to Apple Music and I done had it already for a week?
Well,
so I'm going to step on my shit so you can't play the numbers games. Because if my shit came out and it only did good, and it didn't do good, oh, I got a reality I'm facing for real. But if I step on my shit, y'all got the music.
And that could be the rollout. That could very well be the rollout. Like, well, everybody's saying the whole motive behind the beef is that the industry's upset with Drake. His label's upset with him. They trying to rear him in.
I'm what the culture feeling.
And
maybe.
And here goes another rollout behind that. Well, I'm gonna step on, or I'm gonna throw this shit out, and then we finally put it up. You know what I'm saying? He could just be playing into the narrative. Really, he could just be saying, "Hey, this probably ain't gonna do that good. I'm gonna just put it out." And then y'all can come up, a couple days behind and make it seem like whatever, so we can play into the narrative.
Yeah, and it don't look like niggas ain't listening because y'all have the music. I know the numbers for real. I know the numbers for real because I know who ran to my website. But the public don't need to know that. So I'm getting the data that I need. I'm seeing if I'm really cold out here because that initial traction is the shit that matter. Okay, now y'all can have it now that I done got what I needed.
Yeah.
It's all a play, but I don't think he getting the numbers that he thinks that he should be getting, or he wouldn't be moving this way. The nigga ain't rapped since the shit happened.
Quick question.
He been making songs and singing, but he ain't rapped.
Quick question, and then I'm going to let Brother James get back on his pulpit. And I might have asked it before, and I'm going to ask it again. I'm going to keep asking it as a hindsight question. Did this nigga Kendrick just Ja Rule the nigga Drake?
This is what I'm talking about.
I don't think we'll know for real until
he try to drop an album.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't think so.
I'm here to tell you this.
I would have told you hell no a couple weeks ago. This is what I'm saying. This shit Drake just did would have blew the fuck up a year ago. You gotta even think about it. The music he been dropping. Niggas ain't really even been fucking with it. But the shit has been booming. You hear that well? This nigga he's been on at least 5 or 6 songs now since the beef happened. You don't hear them shits nowhere.
And I'm here to say this. If the reports are true that your next album is all fully with Conductor Williams.
Dude, don't even drop this shit. Don't drop that shit.
This is not the time to drop the Rappity Rap album.
He needs to go away for a second.
We waited the whole career for it.
I've wanted this album since the beginning. Meech is my witness. I'm not speaking down on that album coming.
I just think it's the wrong time.
For musically, yes.
But for me,
musically, for sure.
I want it.
I'm with you, Neil.
I
don't think it's time to make an album.
No, if you're gonna make an album, you need to come back with "So Far Gone." You need to come back with "Thank Me Later." You need to come back with "Nothing Was the Same."
It's not time
because
it's
if you
2
still
songs.
come back singing, they gonna be like,
"Yeah,
this nigga beat you out of rap."
But wait, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
You can't even do the Jamaican shit. Oh, nigga, you don't want to speak English no more?
Look, listen to the albums I said, because there's a difference between that later Drake shit and the earlier Drake shit. You need the early commercial Drake when you was still like Best I Ever Had Drake. Like some of the So Far Gone Drake.
That is it required the features. The features requires Atlanta for him.
See, and that's the other part. The best song on this 3-pack that my favorite is Red, Blue, Green. But people
with Thug and 21.
But they killing. You went to Atlanta. Who on the other song? Lotto. You went to Atlanta again. So now them songs can't even really do what they supposed to do.
And I'm here to tell you this. I don't on the next album. I don't want to hear Central C. I don't want to hear Little Durk. Damn, you. Yeah.
It's really
Call up Ja.
Did Kendrick get Drake?
Call him
out
Ja
of here?
Rule. That'll be fire if he did a song with Ja.
I didn't think it was possible to get Drake out of here to keep.
Listen,
fuck with
Drake.
I didn't think it was possible.
When it's time to Drake, I've been telling it before the beef started. I told this nigga what to do.
Yeah, he
You were
said go on
going to
vacation.
lose.
He
But-
did say go on vacation.
Nigga, go fuck away, nigga. And when it's time to come back, you know how Ja finally came back?
No.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York.
Yeah, but that was a little moment. That shit.
No,
ain't-
no,
he fucked up because he went to jail.
Next time if you talk.
You
He
remember?
went to jail right after
Remember
that.
the shit, and then the Murder Inc. fell apart. A lot more shit
Yeah,
started
that's
happening
true.
that
Yeah.
really took them apart.
I didn't like 100 guns,
Hey, you
100
know
clips
what?
though.
That's true.
But-
I love
but my
that
thing
shit.
is-
You like that song?
It was cool, but this is
No,
50,
you
dog.
love that song.
No, it was cool.
You
No,
loved
I'm
it.
telling you, it was cool. But I'm like, bro, at the time, 50 was burning the shit the fuck up.
Yeah,
That nigga
yeah,
was the human torch.
This is
like,
also true.
I'm telling you, they came with 100 guns, 100 clips. This nigga came back with like 3G-unit radios.
The best thing that's happening, the best thing that's happening right now for Drake is that Kendrick went back to whatever the fuck he doing. That's the best thing that happened because it keeps leaving the void. There's still, if you go the fuck away and shut the hell up, this void gets wider for any fucking body. For a second, niggas wanted to hear Big Sean.
We
For
still
a
don't-
second, niggas wanted
we
to hear
did-
Big Sean.
Who?
I know niggas
No.
was faking.
Who said
Who?
that?
I know niggas was faking.
Who said
Who
that?
wanted to hear Big Sean?
It's me,
Who?
guys.
Oh, okay.
out.
You wanted to hear Big
my
Sean?
bad.
Oh, okay.
You wanted to hear Big Sean?
His album came
I
out.
like Big Sean.
His
It
album's
is? No,
out.
that-
His album's out.
I thought it was just a song. Was
It's
out.
just a song.
I think they said his album is out.
Get the fuck out
Oh,
of
no,
here.
he got
Big
the song
Sean
with
better not
Alchemist.
have dropped no album
No,
and niggas
his
don't
album
know.
not out. The song where Alchemist dropped. That's it.
Yeah.
His album not out.
Shout out to Big Sean, but dog, it's over.
Oh, okay.
Who wanted to hear
You
him?
know who else I'm tired of? I'm tired of ASAP Rocky because nigga, if he at this point keep doing it, keep releasing songs and saying you fucking Rihanna. Just keep doing it because you done did it now and it's a little cheesy, it's a little lame, but fuck it.
You're going
Hit that
to.
shit.
You're going to eventually piss your wife off with this shit, dog.
You know, do it. Please piss Rihanna off.
All right, brother James. We're on a shot clock. You got a shot clock, brother. Go ahead and
All right.
get your little shit off before we get to We Got the Hawks, man. Go ahead. Man.
All right. I'll be calling my stuff little. Pause. Here we go. I sat back and I realized something over this week. That Apple, they are some geniuses. Apple, the people who make iPhone, the people who make Macs, all of that stuff, they are geniuses, okay? They literally get their customers to sell their product for them. This is what I mean. Every person that I have a droid, guys, there's no secret. Brother James has a droid. Every person that I've ever run across with a droid, they don't care what kind of phone you got. They ain't trying to talk you into buying no droid. They ain't trying to talk you into purchasing the products.
Yeah, that's just simply not true.
They not.
It's really
I have never come across somebody who's saying, "Get you a droid." I've never
have it
had
'cause you
one.
have it.
No. I have never come across somebody saying, even people that got droids, yeah, James, you make the right choice. Nobody with a droid has ever told me
A
that.
person with a droid
Hold on.
not gonna tell
A
you that
person
because
with
they
an
know they didn't
iPhone's
make
not
the
gonna
right
tell me
choice.
I have the right choice.
They
I
just
make
wanted
the
to be a
right choice.
contrarian.
Okay,
Take
listen
it from
to
a
me.
contrarian. I know. They just wanted some
Okay.
different shit.
Sure. I'm going to say this, though. I have a messaging app on my phone where I'm able to react to you guys' messages and y'all are able to react to mine. This ain't just happening in y'all group chat. That's why I say y'all are involved with this, though. And several other group chats I'm in, this happens. It shows up regular on my phone. It shows up like a laugh reaction, a heart, the light, all of that stuff. On y'all phone, it sends a whole different message. And then I'm like, you know what? They started this with the green bubble. You know what color the bubble is of somebody that texts me on my phone? The same as a droid. It doesn't change. They got y'all worried about FaceTime.
Apple do
and
be telling
texting.
on y'all
No,
broke ass.
Bro. See?
Hey, they be like, that shit come through hot as hell. Broke nigga.
See?
SMS ain't got no money.
See? Apple got their customers thinking they rich. You see what I'm saying?
Bling bling.
Listen, all the manipulations that they do, it's on y'all end. Apple literally manipulates the phone conversations so it can be worse for iPhone users, so they can tell Droid users, you need to get an iPhone. And I said, hey, you know what? I would get annoyed with it. I was irritated with it. I was Team Droid, all of that stuff. Now I don't give a damn, bro. I'm too old. It's a phone, whatever. What I'm saying is this. I was annoyed with it, but I'm actually giving props. Apple, y'all are some geniuses. Are you wrapping me up? Okay.
That was the.
I was just saying y'all are some geniuses because the way y'all manipulated the phone for it to really mess up when Droid users hit y'all up. And they got them people.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Yeah, it's 3 against 1, guys. They made their customers sell their product for them. It's just like, hey man, it's just like crack. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You got the better crack. They gonna tell you, hey man, go up there, get them red tops. Them blue tops ain't on nothing. So the iPhone users are the red tops. Droid users are the blue tops. Both of them kill you. They gonna tell you which one is better.
One is funner.
Yeah. See, what that sound like?
But
red
look,
top.
though, you know what's? But you know what this is? You know what's so funny about these rants?
Yes.
You know how I come through? People that showed you.
Yes.
Now look.
Yes. No, let me show you mine. But let me show you mine.
Now look.
Look how kitty this
let
is.
me ask you a question. I'm about to ask you a question.
What?
How many people are in, like, how many group chats are we talking about? Like 2, 3, 4? How many group chats?
Bro, I have several group chats.
So I'm just, give me a number.
Man.
For number, just number.
Damn, Jack.
For number purposes.
No, I'm in so many
For
chats.
number
It's
purposes.
insane. Okay.
No, the number that you in there complained about this.
No. Hold on. Follow me.
The number
Okay.
of
No.
chats that I'm in?
No, group chats with this situation.
I'm gonna just lowball it. I'm gonna say probably like 20.
20. Okay.
With this situation?
With this
Yeah.
situation. Okay. 20 group chats, right? 20 group chats. So within them 20 group chats, so look, within them 20 group chats, how many people would we say by average are in those group chats?
It varies from like 3 to 5 to 4 to
Okay,
sometimes
cool.
even 9 to 10.
Okay, cool. So for
say 3 to 10.
So for number's sake, we gonna say we know for a fact 20 group chats. We gonna say each of them got an average of 5 people in group chat. Brother, do you realize when you react to something, you pissing off 100 niggas? 100 niggas, bro. 100 niggas. Now look, I hear
one of the people is Mrs. Brother James.
You're pissing off your wife.
She don't even begin mad.
You think?
She loves
You
me.
think?
My baby loves me.
So look.
Droid and all.
So
Real
look.
quick about those
I
numbers.
hear you. I hear you about your individuality, about how Apple did X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. But brother.
You see that?
But brother.
Yeah, I came through regular on
But
my
look,
phone,
brother,
but
that
a whole
shit,
nother message
that
show
shit
up.
ugly as hell.
It's
Look.
ugly as
See?
hell.
There go iPhone. There go Apple. Y'all, there go the customer selling the product. They ain't
Hey,
even got to
look.
get no pushers.
Look, bro.
The customers are the pushers.
Bro, look.
Y'all are.
Bro,
This is
look.
all this is truly is, James.
Bro, look.
The times have moved, and you're stubborn.
Bro,
We
look.
know you're never going to get out.
No, he probably won't, but it's cool. They finna integrate. It's finna be
But
all
it's
good.
cool.
They
Because
finna
I
smooth
know
it
how
all
people
out.
like him
You can
end
keep
up
your
getting
Android.
iPhones.
Bro, hey,
Your church
bro, keep
your
your
church gonna
Android.
come up.
Hey, you look, you weathered the storm. What Jonathan Meech say? Through the fire. Look, you made it through that. You made it through that, and now you got to the end of the road. After this new iOS comes out, you don't have to worry about that no more. They smoothed it out for us. It's
The
gonna
niggas
just
still
look
gonna
all
be
the same,
green,
just
though.
like it do for you.
They gonna still be green.
See?
You still gonna be green though, and that's on you, Droid. You want to be a Droid ass nigga? You Droid. Cool.
But
Hey, we don't even be
color.
complaining about you being green. We complaining about you
All of
being.
y'all messages come through the same color.
Why are you blue?
My stuff is blue.
No,
I
because they get to
understand
customize their shit to whatever they want it to look like.
I can.
Yeah, whatever.
See, that's
But-
the problem.
But look,
Y'all
but,
got too many fucking variables that y'all could change.
but look, brother,
Just take the phone.
brother, I'm gonna tell you your next battle, and then we gonna wrap up the show. The next
'Cause
battle
I'm
is
an
this.
individual?
It's gonna go back to the original battle. Now niggas don't care about the double texting and the reactions, right? Niggas just gonna purely start sending you screenshots of how you the only green nigga in the sea of blue. It's gonna look like an island in there with all them blue messages. It's just you, and that's cool, brother.
I have a question.
You stood on your individuality. You should look at it like this, because I know you a nigga like you like to flex your opinion and make your point get across. Look at it.
Nigga, you.
Look,
That's you, nigga. Shut up.
No, it's you. No, niggas like you.
What you mean? That's all of us.
You
don't put that on.
Hey,
you doing what he did.
Look,
putting you on everybody else.
No, hold on. Let me
you
finish.
do that, Zach.
Let me
Meech
finish.
do it. I do it. He do it.
Let me finish before I lose my shit. Hey, look at it like this, brother. You stood strong. You stood 10 toes so long. Apple was like, we got to fix it for the 100 people. We got to fix it for the 100 people. Let this one nigga be who the fuck he want to be. Brother.
That's right.
Jay, I have a question though. In those group chats that, in the group chats that complain about it, like, are you the only Droid user in those group chats?
Not all of them, no.
Okay, because I was gonna say that's
Wait,
wild
hold on,
now.
hold on.
Because you hold
Okay,
up.
so 67
Is that a good
people.
chunk of them that you are?
Dog, you fucking up the whole experience for 75 group chats, nigga?
75 people.
I knew it.
That's
I know
crazy.
it was him.
All right,
You
y'all.
the one nigga in all
I
these
can't
chats.
wait. Like, no, because this how they gonna get him.
We got the
'Cause you-
shotgun. NBA Live. Beep.
You a church man. See, this is how shit happen. Because, you know, churches get money and then they start giving people personal phones for business. That personal phone gonna be an iPhone. I can't wait until Brother James is in a situation that forces an iPhone in his hand. I can't wait.
My job gave me an
Because
iPhone.
it's gonna happen.
Why would you wish that on me?
Because it's gonna happen.
We're going to wrap
I
it
ain't
up.
gonna lie. If
Nick,
if this
before
take
you
off,
wrap
I
up,
would get an iPhone.
How did you feel about Thrones finale? The Dragons. We didn't get to talk after it.
It's cool.
Yeah, them niggas did that shit like we had another episode.
It's
Alright,
cool.
we
They, whatever, bro.
And last point, Lotto dropped the best rap album from a female since Cardi B album.
Hey, that Lotto riding.
That shit cool.
Niggas know I ain't lying.
That
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
was
yeah.
Nigga was in the car with me. What came on? What was in my
He was
recently
playing-
added?
He was playing the album. not
That
just a
shit.
song.
That look. If Lotto don't write her raps, don't tell me.
Yeah,
I'ma be
facts.
hard fucking broken.
You could tell she been in the industry for a while because that album is polished as shit. It's
Bro,
an intro,
it's-
an outro,
the production
everything.
is good. It has a nice look. I didn't get through the whole shit. It's a little long. I'm not gonna hold you. It needed to be a little shorter. If that was 13, 14 songs,
The end is a bunch of bonus songs
that's
and
cool.
remixes.
That's cool.
So,
You should have
yeah.
dropped that in a week
fact.
later. You should have
Fact.
did that. You should have just gave me the condensed piece first.
That's fact.
Let me sit with that. Maybe even give me 2 weeks to sit with that.
That's
then
facts.
come back and stack up your numbers. I understand you politicking whatever. You should have took that.
That's
But
facts. That's facts.
the Lotto was hard. I'm Reed at the Claudius.
It's Pusha 2_Z.
You know, guys, look big Meech.
And it's your favorite man of God. Here to deliver these Apple users. I'm going to stand on my hill for y'all, Brother James.
This was episode, like I said, 124. We can be found on Apple,
What?
Spotify,
Man.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yep. Big shit coming soon. Stay tuned.